impressions. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we'll go from the top. All right, welcome to the 20th episode. It's good to see we haven't got all the kinks worked out after 20 episodes of this and 40 episodes of the other. And all right, thank you for letting us know that you couldn't hear the sound though. All right, so Joe, tell us about yourself and your character again, because we all missed it in TV
Yeah,
land
this one
out
should be
Okay.
the
there.
oops, we didn't hear the audio.
Okay. I'm Joe. I am playing a Shadowcar elf named Grandalith. He is a Echo Knight, um, an ex-soldier. He's spent a little bit of time as a mercenary. He's now traveling with this motley crew, performing good deeds and adventurous endeavors all around. How's that?
Sounds good. All right, and who is next? Is it Gavor? I can't see.
Okay,
Yeah,
Roll for
well,
initiative.
Gavor. Yep. Roll for initiative.
I'm James. I'm playing Gavar. I'm a deep dwarf. I'm a celestial warlock, which is kind of unusual for a deep dwarf, especially since where's the sunshine up there?
Right. All right, and tell us about Luther.
Uh,
Again.
former crew. Yeah, of the crew. Molly Colville, uh, action mass wrestling a giant shrimp. And lobster wrestling is illegal.
You were wrestling a giant ship.
Shrimp.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And
A jumbo shrimp.
about the size of a man, yes.
That's a
A colossal shrimp, yeah.
super jumbo shrimp.
Accidentally broke one of the main masts. They kicked him off the ship under the guise of you need to go work and make the money to pay it back to for fixing. The ship left him there. He doesn't know where his crew went, but he's under the impression he's got to make money to fix the ship, and he's doing it very poorly. Uh, he's a odd duck in his own right because he does not act or think like the stereotypical orc. He's basically a giant man child who finds wonder in everything.
All right, and then Ashley, give us one more little rundown on your character.
Okay. Actually, I play as Sarja. I'm kind of an elf sorceress.
All right, and, all right, and Matthew, you want to tell us about what you're going to be playing? Matthew's new with
Yeah.
us this week.
Can't leave her out here. Okay, come here, bitch. And she would pee. We're going to go shopping.
Okay,
Come
kid.
out.
Playing Galner. He is
Find
a
something safe for
phantom
you.
rogue. Still
Um,
working entirely on the backstory, but he should be in for some secrets.
I got $20 to get off cash out.
Okay,
I,
so
I,
for
I,
those
That's
just tuning
$20.
in,
still look 1300.
Okay, but I need more money. Can I use?
for those just tuning in, we just left this map here. Hold on one second. This map here, where everybody had just taken a long rest, and they had defeated a demon that had been summoned named Lilishade, and all that was left the only way out to get out was this portal, and they have passed through the portal and into a wooded glade with a road running through it, and it's daytime now, and they've taken a long rest, and now they're on the road in the middle of these woods somewhere, and
come to my
that's where I'm
attention.
working at right now. Yeah, what's that?
Most of this party's names start with a G. So I guess our party name's gonna have to be G Force.
G-force. Gosh. Okay.
This is Daisy.
All right. Now you're
She's
James.
yep. This is Daisy. She's been the cutie pie of that I've been taking care of a lot of.
And
She can be the mascot.
Yeah, she's the mascot of the group.
I thought you were gonna say her name was Sir Didymus.
He has much longer been performing that task.
Well, the thing is, he's the main one. She's the backup singer.
Next episode, episode 21, a very special episode. It'll be Mascot Wars.
Mascot one.
It'll be
He's even
Who
got a
can walk
mascot.
around in the
Zach's cat
background?
versus the two dogs. May the best
Unfortunately, there might be
Pac-Man.
a Leonard that might interview, interfere, or a baby girl.
Leave me alone, Dad. I'm trying to sleep. Just want to lay here next to you.
Ah, here it is.
He's got a chair with a bed on it that he lays on next to me.
Nice.
There we go.
I
So
pick up
this is the
Munchkin and
map
she is
I
not having it.
created. Incarnate.
You want to hear them, Daisy? Hmm?
You said you made it an incarnate?
Yeah, this map I
This is
created.
him. Mm-hmm.
Um, I just got an email from Incarnate saying that they got a humble bundle going on.
Oh,
Just
really?
a heads up. Yes.
I will have to check that out because I'm not sure what they would have as a humble bundle.
Bunch of content, I would guess.
I know they have a campaign cartographer humble bundle going on right now too for anybody that's uh,
See,
interested
that's
in
what
that. Oh, is that? Yeah. Well, that one's really good. A really good
yeah, yeah. It was
bundle
pro
too.
fantasy.
Yeah, pro fantasy.
Yeah. My bad. My bad. Why did
Okay,
I think it was
so you guys find yourselves somewhere important.
When one finds oneself, one knows all.
Oh wow, yeah. You know what? Okay, so I don't have it visible here apparently.
Oh,
Interestingly
not
enough,
visible. Episode over. Bye.
yeah. Interestingly enough, it's not visible there. Huh. So you guys find yourselves along a road north of this set of woods here. Um, it actually goes through the woods into toward a little place called Hardbuckler. As you reach Hardbuckler, you see that it's a small town, kind of walled off. Um, there seems to be a lot of gnomes moving around.
Leave Gnome alone.
foul creatures?
Gnome alone. Ah,
Gnome ball.
alright, so I'm surprised they never did that with that. You know how they did Gnomeo and Juliet, and then they did another
My
sequel.
God.
I'm surprised they never did Gnome alone. But anyway, um, so Hardbuckler is basically a small town of gnomes. It's still in the Western Heartlands. It's still in the north of the Sunset Vale, where you guys are from. But you guys are still quite a ways from home. Like according to this, you're like a whole 65 feet. Uh, anyway, but no.
Oh, lolly old chum. Like an elf.
But anyway, yeah. So you
No,
guys are pretty far away
no.
from Osbraven. Um, you've heard of this town. You know it's a gnomish town. You know it's its favorite location for traders. Not traitors, but traders. Um, and you know that there's a famous wizard that lives there named Aldebert Inchtawarren, who's essentially known for creating powerful spells and has been rumored to even rival Elminster.
Hmm.
Um, the major industry in Hardbuckler is secure private storage for any type of goods. Um, as you enter town,
We do have a lot of goods we need to store up every now and then.
yeah, you know what? I was going to do something today too, because this is episode 20. So this is essentially the last leg of your journey. You guys are ready to retire now, right?
No.
No? Okay. So anyway, no. So this is the last leg of the original campaign, and I was gonna kind of do a high-low type of thing. Like, what was your favorite part? All right, everybody. How about Joe? I guess it'd be Joe and Luther and Gavin only. So we'll just start with Joe because he's in the first slot there.
What
Because
was
he's
my favorite
important.
part?
Yeah, what was your favorite part of this campaign so far?
Remember when we were in the grove and there was the sword and the stone,
Yes.
right? And the Dracolich and all that. I loved that part. It was great.
Yeah.
I absolutely did, like we were doing the whole, oh, we're gonna try to get the stone out, and or the sword out of the stone, and I was just like, don't roll high the whole time. I'm thinking, don't roll high. I don't want to get the sword out, but I wanted it to look like I wanted to get the sword out. And I really had fun with that.
It, I don't remember. Did anybody actually get the sword out?
No,
No.
No, I didn't think they did. All right, and all right. So then, Gabber, what was your favorite thing so far?
The first thing that I really liked the most, it's kind of like a combination of three things. When Bash got her wolf, Luther got claimed to ruins, and he had fun chopping a tree.
That has to be probably for me. That's probably one of my favorite things too. I'll go to Luther first before I go back to mine.
But
But
there's a new
for
surprise that Sergeant comes up from out of my past. Who knew?
Air quotes on claim.
what was that, Zach? What was Luther's favorite, or what was your favorite with Luther? Oh, did we lose your voice again? Yeah, we lost your voice again.
Uh,
Oh, there you go. Momentarily.
hold on, I think myself. Now, yeah, I actually muted myself. Um,
Don't ever mute yourself. You can't afford to. this will cost you.
um,
This will cost you 20 cool points.
who says I have cool
You're
points? I'm
you're
in the negative
you're now
already.
negative 430.
Uh,
My cool points are just nothing but question marks, because I don't know.
freaking, let's see. Luther trying to rip the zombie's arm off and beat it with it.
Oh yeah, that
Taking
was
a
that was pretty good. It was also pretty good.
other a
The
face demon.
the face your demons thing was pretty good too.
Yeah.
Where he threw the demon into the dude's
Um,
face.
like, ah,
So I gotta know though,
demon
did you know
dies,
that the
dude
name
dies.
of that episode was called "Face Your Demons" when you did that, or did you only find that after I told
No,
you?
you told me.
It was already named that way, so
Yeah, it
I
was
didn't
already
mess
named
with
that way in
it.
the Twitch. If you looked at the Twitch stream, it said "Face Your Demons" was the name of the episode.
Well, talk about the demon facing reality.
Good. Feast. Oh, okay. So,
No,
no, I was gonna say probably my favorite
Luther.
part so
Sorry.
far. Oh, sorry. Were you still going with something, Luther?
I wanted to explain the chopping down those trees thing. Cause like we're gonna keep making jokes, but we're traveling through this tunnel. Luther goes first because like to pose does work with enemy orcs, and they're like, "The hell are you doing here?" He goes, "They sent me to chop trees." Because he was just like watching workers come out. And they go, "Oh yeah, where's your axe?" He goes, "They didn't give me one." They go, "Get this axe and get out of here." And he
The
goes,
important thing to note
and
is they were all orcs, also. So,
yeah, and Luther, forgetting what he's supposed to be doing, goes, "Chopping down a tree." Just starts chopping on this tree. He's not even doing it right. The other orcs are like, whatever. You know.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that was one of my favorite parts too. Is that when you guys when you're when you just basically the orcs just saw you as another orc and you're just somebody to go chop down trees.
I think it became really
I think
suspicious after.
I think it was really kind of like I think it was really kind of fun for me because like I think Caius and Bash and the other people that were in the cave at the time were just kind of like holding their breath, like, is this gonna work? And then once they realized that it was working, then they were like, okay, well now what do we do? Because they're not orcs, so like, and then of course they all come out one by one, and we're here to chop down trees. So they just all got axes.
And
It was pretty
the
funny.
last two was Bonk and Caius, I think.
Well, I was gonna say, and then the last two when they came out, Pow Pow and Caius and look coming out, like when you guys all got out, you basically just turned on the two orcs, took them out, and kept going. Everybody, all the other
Except
orcs were
Luther.
inside
Luther
the
was just
caves. Yeah, you guys
Luther's
didn't
just
know it
sitting there
then,
still
but
chopping down the tree the whole time.
yeah, you guys didn't know it then, but there was like 40 orcs inside that cave. And
Oh
had you
shit!
and had you raised an alarm, you would have definitely lost, and they wouldn't have killed you, but they would have captured you and put you in chains and stuff, and you would have just been chopping trees for a few more days at least, until you guys figure out a way to escape. But but you guys didn't even have
Oh,
to do
Luther
that.
would
You
have
guys,
just had
you
the
just
time
guys,
of his life.
guys kind of played it nonchalant and got away past it. I like that. All right.
Yeah, when they start to do the change, that's when Gabor would flip out.
Yeah, you would not like that. Is that what you're saying?
After all, he's opposed slavery or enslavement.
Yeah, that would not be good. Okay, so that last little leg of the adventure we did too was called Lilithshade's Demon Cave. You can find that on the DM's Guild. A guy named George. Oh, he goes by George? What was Strad's name? Last name? Strad von Zerovich? Yeah, George von Zerovich. But Misfactor Press is the name of his little company thing. So he goes by Misfactor Press, and you can find that Lilithshade's Demon Cave on DM's Guild if you ever want to check that out. Um, of course, I do things to the adventures to kind of make them mine or ours or whatever you want to call it, however you want to consider that. At any rate, as you're walking toward Hardbuckler, oh well, you know what? So I should switch to the Hardbuckler map for you guys too, right? Well, I never switched to this map, did I? Huh. I'm still in the old Sunset Vale map. This map is the one I made in Incarnate. Hang on, where is it? There you go. There you go. Now you guys can see the one I made in Incarnate.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
hey,
getting a little hard to
I
try to
got this one
focus
marked, so
and not wake up the little one.
there's Hardbuckler there. See,
Who's
or
the
at least
little
it
one?
used to be.
On the bed, in a
Oh,
blankie.
Oh, I thought she said who's the little
She
one.
had fell asleep in my arms, I could tell.
Do I have a
She loves her
Hardbuckler?
papa.
I just opened up maps that I didn't even really realize I had maps of things. I don't know. So strange.
So when the DM rolls a 20 and finds he has treasure undiscovered,
Right. Yeah, this is like
Wow, what did the
new
DM find
me.
out he had a treasure of?
So I had a Hardbuckler map in here too, but that one, like I got other cool maps appearing and the Hardbuckler map disappearing apparently. So at any rate,
a question for you and our home. There was a module long back in the 80s, if I can remember what its name was.
hey, speak up,
I
Shady.
discovered it when I was in school. And it was basically the whole thing was you were taking the players would take on the dungeon master himself or themselves,
Oh, take on the Dungeon
and it
Master.
was how yeah it was You've seen the cartoon show, Dungeons and Dragons canceled off of politics, but uh,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
well,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I digress. Uh, it was based off this concept, and it was made for the show. The Dungeon Master personified as a character to be not because of evil, but as a final test, for the adventurers.
Right.
Something a little extra, kind of like an
And you're
optional
wondering,
boss that they.
and you're wondering what the name of the adventure was, or
Oh no, I'm just like, if I were to end up finding this module again and getting it to you, would you ever forget rules? Maybe an April Fool's Day.
yeah, maybe do something. Yeah, you could do something with it, maybe. Okay, so when you come into Hardbuckler, you guys come in on this far side road here,
Mm-hmm.
On the east or west?
west.
Okay.
I'm on the map layer. This road over here.
Or in this area.
Huh. Sorry.
It's not even the right map.
Are we not on the right map still? Yeah, we are.
Oh, I'm pointing at the map and I'm being an idiot.
All right, hold on. Let me fix this here. Should be 45 maybe by 55 maybe. Yeah, close enough. Sort of. Nothing's ever close enough. It's got to be perfect. Because I suck. Anyway, so okay, so you guys basically see the layout of the town. Part of the reason it's called Hard Buckler is because the layout of the town kind of resembles a giant buckler shield. Um, as you approach, you're heading along what you realize is the tradeway. When you see Hard Buckler loom into view, and as you walk up to hold on.
Pretty nice map.
Yeah, I just bought it too. I didn't make this one. I'm gonna make my own one because I'm doing that Sunset Vale guidebook, but I think I'm gonna use this guy's reference for inspiration because I like it. Um,
Like a wiener to me.
okay.
Be sure to apply inspiration to your character.
What?
Oh yeah, make sure everybody has inspiration on their characters. So like where the inspiration box is, right next to your ability scores, you're gonna want to put a little click on that, and it'll be like a little dragon thing that appears.
Uh, what's
I don't
inspiration do
see
again?
that.
Inspiration, inspiration in this game, we basically gives you an extra D6 to roll for an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Um, yeah, so basically any of those things, and you can add that D6 to any of those things.
Uh,
It's just to the right of strength.
Yeah, on your character sheet on the core sheet, make sure you're on the core sheet, and
I'm
then
on the court.
okay, so then where your ability scores are, the strength and all that, just to the right of that, you'll see an empty box, and it
I
should
see it.
say inspiration in the empty box. It might be not. It might not be empty for you. It might have a dragon in it.
It's empty for me.
Okay, so yeah, click on it, and then a dragon will appear in it,
Okay.
and that means you
That's a
have
weird looking
inspiration.
dragon.
Yeah, or serpent, or whatever you want to call it, or a little swirly thing. It's a mind flayer tadpole.
Um,
Okay. And what is your experience at right now, Joe? Oh
My
wait,
experience,
actually, take that back. What is Gavor's experience at?
9,175.
9175. Okay, so Matthew, that will be what your experience will be at, is 9175.
9175, same here.
Yep, yep. Okay.
Hmm.
As you're making your way toward the um the city gates, you see a what appears to be a um like a small boy, a very small boy.
Oh boy.
You're not sure if it's a gnome, but he's definitely a child, and he kind of is sitting by the rock there, and he seems to be like going between kind of crying and getting back up and walking back and forth, pacing for a couple of seconds, and then sitting back down and crying some more.
Hmm. What you're saying is we are faced with a distraught child.
Yes.
I myself am not in the habit of talking to small people, especially children, because, well, let's be honest, I don't have the charisma for it. So this falls on somebody else.
Me,
You don't
Raja.
want to scare him away, is that what you're saying?
What?
Well, I have to get better at communicating, so I'll go up to the child and say, "What's wrong? Is there something I can help? That you need help with? Looks like you're pacing for a whole lot for something."
he says, "Is this my friend Bradley? He he's not been seen in at least 3 hours."
What was he last at?
He points toward the woods.
How often does he disappear? Often like that?
He says, "No, it was because he knocked on the door."
Knocked on the door in the woods.
He says, "Yes." He says, and he just goes back into crying. Make a if Gavor, if you want to get anything more out of him, maybe you could calm him down by making a charisma or persuasion check,
Let's see.
or perhaps you could have just intimidating him into shock him into calming down, kind of thing.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Shock 'em.
I'm gonna try the nice method because I don't always do the best when I
Shock a
do
person.
it rough. Well, I
Mhm.
tried to remember the first time I tried to intimidate, I failed. So I'm just gonna persuade. Try to calm him down.
Oh, you did not do good. He just he just weeps full sore and like worse, just
Great.
because you said like you said I think maybe you said something like your friend's probably fine. All right, Luther, you want to give it a shot? You got
Oh
Luther got
god.
any ideas or Tharja?
How about this? Kaida comes out. I tell Kaida, hey, Kaida, come down to kiddo. Hey, Kaida,
Okay,
like a cat.
make a charisma check for Kaida. He's probably got a higher charisma than you.
Roll a natural 20, James. Roll a natural 20.
I know Tharja has a good
Yeah.
charisma because she's a sorcerer.
So should Gavor.
I'd
He was
probably shock the poor kid.
Oh yeah,
warlock.
Warlock's are charisma casters too, right? Yeah, he did roll a nat
Yeah.
one though, so
Well, that's what he does. Rolls nat one.
Okay, well,
The
she
giant
has
black
no
cape.
modifier. She has no modifier, but the thing is,
Okay,
she
so
has
seven
telepathy.
doesn't matter. So 17. So she got a 17 for her roll for her charisma check. So um, why don't you try to persuade him again, Gavor? He doesn't.
Okay.
He doesn't seem to have calmed down much. But he seems. Well, he seems. Okay, he doesn't seem to calm down that much. But he seems more focused on the dragon now, and kind of in wonder at this thing flying around. And basically, Kaida's doing a little bit of a performance for him.
Hey, this is my friend Kaida, and she she can help feel your. She understands your feelings just like I do. So let's try to be calm and try. Let's work it out. Let's start from the very top.
All right, so go ahead and make a
Walks.
charisma check again, but you can make it an advantage this time.
Can I assist him by using intimidation? Give him disadvantage instead
Only
of
if
advantage?
it, no,
Well, I'm gonna.
May I?
give him straight rolling. Yeah, yeah. What do you want to do, Luther?
Uh, remember, Luther's used to dealing with goblins, so he's
You're
I can't
chopping
hear
up. You're
him.
chopping up really bad, Zach.
a goblin child. Shouldn't be that different. Luther goes up.
Yeah, you're cutting out really bad, Zach. We can't hear what you're saying. Oh, Zach's gonna type it. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, is that your persuasion roll there, James? Yep, it is. Okay. Luther wants to do a performance check. Okay, go ahead. Performance check.
Oh gosh, I wonder what he's gonna do.
All right, you were go ahead and roll at advantage too, there, James. But six performance check. Okay. Type out what you're gonna do, Zach, with this performance. What are you aiming to do with that performance?
Okay.
It doesn't matter though because I think Gavor, since you got that 24, then that
I
20 on
finally
his
got
persuasion
sent it
roll.
to him.
I think he took his attention off you. Thank goodness with that terrible performance because you might have scared the poor child even more.
I'm surprised I didn't scare the poor thing.
Trying to do a silly dance, yeah, yeah. So this giant orc trying to do a silly dance almost frightens him more until Gavor captures his attention and all right. And okay, so what are you gonna say to him, Gavor, or anybody?
Okay, let's start from the beginning. What was the? Tell us step by step on how and when he went.
He says, "Well, it's the old
Or you can
house."
show us. We'll protect you.
He says, "I can show you," and he walks toward the wood, and you see there's a clear path that you didn't notice like quite before, but when he walks on it, it's an obvious path. Um, it's quite overgrown. And he walks down this path, and shortly down the path, you guys see a an overgrown manor house.
Okay.
Base of operations.
Um, and you see these uh, these sort of brass uh, wrought gates. Um, hang on one second here. Looking at these things here.
And Luther wants to do a performance check in the background. It's like
Another performance check.
He wants to burn it down.
doing something silly or something.
Oh, to suggest a burning. Go ahead and do the performance check. Yeah.
Oh,
So the gates themselves are made out of like a dull dulled brass. You know, like it's dull over
Hear me
from
now?
age and time, barely from time to time. I see you rolled a 3 for performance. Now you definitely scared him. He kind of stands against the gates and is nervous and looks at Gavor expectantly.
Okay, Kaida's gonna sit with you on your shoulder, and she can send stuff around, so she could be your little guardian angel to help us through this.
Okay, he kind of just nods. You notice that
If
beyond
there's anything scary, we'll handle it first.
yeah, you notice that beyond the gates, you see a door with a brass knocker on it. Also,
Okay. Uh, take a look. Does it look like there's any traps or anything just by approach?
Uh,
Cautiously?
that's my wheelhouse there, mister. Hold on a second, though. We need to address another issue. If you look at the
Okay.
chat, Luther's wanting to burn down the house. No, Luther, you may not burn down the house. The child might be in there. Plus, look at this beautiful manor. I might want it. It'd make a nice little base of operations for our adventures.
I should put a hex on Luther.
you should put
Yeah, he
we're,
has enough
we're,
issues on his own.
I say after those rolls, you don't think Luther's already got a hex on him?
We're not paying attention to Luther.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. The kid. The
Yeah,
kid. The kid. The kid seems to lighten up when Luther flexes. He seems to be like. Seems to think, kind of be somewhat entertained by that. All right. So, um, what are you going to? You're going to check for traps,
Yeah,
Grendolith.
I'm thinking.
yeah.
Grendolith.
I think I'll stop Gavor and be like, let me handle this.
Okay. I back up. I let him handle it.
I'm gonna creep up. I'm gonna look around for some traps, see if there's anything nasty. What is that? A check here with that. If I can find it. There it is. Proficiency. Thieves tools. Don't have advantage. Why do I roll with advantage?
How
Still,
close?
I got a 16.
How close to done are you with your character, Matthew?
Oh, I'm pretty done.
You're done in Beyond already, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Grandolith, you are looking around with your thieves' tools. You don't notice anything um too like suspicious, like sticking out that would be construed as a trap per se.
Okay. Then
Um,
I will.
Go ahead. What would you say?
No, I'll allow you to continue because it's probably more important than what I have to say.
Well, all I was going to say is everybody, including Matthew, make a DC 20 Wisdom saving throw.
What?
So
Now,
you're gonna make a Wisdom saving throw, for Tharja, and the way
let
you
me
do
start.
that. Hold on.
Let me comment on this. One of my players is here, and they know for a fact that wisdom saving throws are probably fear checks. So let's not be scared of my players.
All right. So let's see here.
Where
Where
was
is he
that
at?
key?
Okay, so I'm opening up your sheet so I can show you. Well, so I can help you. So your saving throws are gonna be, where that inspiration thing was? It's gonna be directly under that, and it'll say strength, dexterity, constitution in small letters,
Yeah.
and then so wisdom is the one you're gonna click on.
Do I just check it?
Just
Just
click it
just click on it. Don't check it
versus
because
wisdom.
unless yeah, don't click on it because you don't have a. Okay, so you roll a natural one. All right.
Don't
My
feel
cousin
bad.
runs
So did
right into
I.
me. Don't.
Luther got a 7, Grandolph got a 10, Gavor got a 25, doing good with that. And Gallner got a 4, another nat 1. Oh boy. Okay, so
That
Not
scares me.
I don't like bumping into you.
It
That'd be funny.
scares me.
okay. For Gavor, you succeeded. For the rest of you, you are certain that there is somebody inside that house that is in grave danger and needs your help.
Well, of course there is.
And Matthew, your character happened to be out in the woods, because he heard about this place, and he kind of sees this place and says, "Hey, I mean, empty house, nice and big, gotta have something in there worth grabbing." And that's the last thing he remembers until he feels this call, this yearning to go and save whoever is in danger inside that house.
You're right, Luther. We should have just burned it down.
But there's value though. That'd be fun. You can child again.
Now Grandola's all like, "Screw that kid." All right.
It's like someone inside needs help. So
At that point, you see the
The giant mimic teeth that make up the railings of the porch.
this small boy there. He looks at you. He says, "You see, he's in there. I know he's in there." And he says, I can't help it. I bet him. I bet him to knock on the door."
Well,
And you
if
see
that's
that
all
you
right.
notice that the door is a large red door. He said, I ran when he went past the gates.
All right, it's time to knock on the door. Send the child
Make,
home.
let's see.
Gavor, or
make
I mean
Luther
Luther,
do it.
please knock on the door.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna just throw a pebble at it.
Oh, you don't throw no pebble at it.
Mm. Magic stone.
Okay, the boy
Throw a
says,
pebble at it.
you're gonna open the brass gates.
How
Yeah, we're
about just
going
put
in.
fire on it?
Okay, open the brass gates, and as you open the brass gates to go in, the boy says, "No, no, don't go. You don't go."
Tell the boy, go to your home. Wait, or go back and wait for us at the rock you've seen us at. We'll be back soon.
He says, "But you'll be in there too. You don't know."
That's the idea.
And he goes, and he like looks and shakes his head, and you can see he's obviously distraught, and he runs away again, runs back toward the road.
We probably should have questioned him a little more once we had him at the house. But oh well.
He should know that we'll be all right because Kaida could relay my feelings to him that we're okay.
But what if we need Kaida?
Yeah. What if we need Kaida? We don't have Kaida because you were irresponsible and left him with some strange child who probably right now is cooking him over a spit.
Oh, that means I didn't pay him enough. Damn it, didn't pay
Yeah.
her enough.
Meanwhile,
Dang it.
back at the rock, Kaida's cooking the child over a spit.
Yep.
Meanwhile, back at the rock. All right.
Well, after all, don't meddle in the affairs of dragons because you are there for crunchy and good with ketchup.
Okay, hold on one second. Let's see.
Yum.
Before you lies a long, sturdy house. Some might call it a crossbow bungalow, owing from the fact that if someone shot through the front window, it would travel through the entire length of the house before exiting through the rear. It looks to have been abandoned for some time, though. The house seems in a remarkably good condition. The red paint flakes from the door, but the walls look as sturdy as they must have been when the home was first constructed.
gonna send Luther up to knock on the door.
Okay, so
I'll
Matthew,
be
your
right with him.
character is compelled to go in as well. Are you going to reveal your location, or are you going to try to sneak in after you see these other people out by the gates?
Yeah, he'll probably just try to sneak in at the moment.
Okay. So are you going to try to sneak in before they do, or are you going to try to, maybe you're
Try
worried,
and
maybe you're worried they'll get to something before you do. I don't know.
try and follow behind him.
Okay. All right. All right. So who's going in first? Gavor?
No, me and Luther are
Luther.
going
Oh, you and Luther. Okay.
in.
And Kaida is back with us because yeah.
As you walk through the gates, you notice small footprints leading up to the door.
Got a really nice review on Start Playing.
Who, me?
No, me.
Oh, nice, nice. And I ran so far away.
Yeah.
That's what
Did
that's what
you
happened
catch
to
that in chat,
Jesse Lumpstone. Jesse Lumpstone was that boy's name.
James or
Yes.
Brian? Did you catch that in chat?
The hydrate? I thought I did.
I
No,
did
look
that
at the chat.
earlier.
Chat. Look
Oh,
at the
that
chat.
chap. Minor medical issue? Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yes.
yep. All right. Yep, head off, Luther.
All right.
Do you have control of Luther's character at all, Joe?
I can take control of it if you want.
Okay. Well, if you don't have character control of it, I will give you
Yeah,
control
you'll
of
have
it.
to. I don't have DM powers in this one.
Oh, Caius had it. Okay. So we do that. So for Caius is for reference a player that we used to have another Matt actually, but he is not playing right now. He is had prior commitments. All right, so
Who else half this group?
where are you? Oh, there's Granulith. Okay, you can already see him, so I just gotta give you control. There you go. All right,
I have them.
all right. So for now, you guys are headed
Oh,
up toward the
power.
gates, or not headed up toward the gates, but headed up toward the house.
Yep. So me and Luther will go up to the door. Um, I will draw my sword. Why am I echoing suddenly?
Not sure.
I'll draw my sword. I will, and Luther will not.
Luther won't draw a sword, or Zax or whatever.
No, no. Luther gonna knock. You know how Luther knocks
Okay.
with a large weapon.
How is he not?
Oh,
With a large weapon.
lying. That's
That's
Luther.
Done.
So he will take his beloved club and smack the door a couple times quite hard.
where is the map? Hold on, I made a map of this place. Where is this place?
Of course,
Ah,
the
there
link
it is.
for anything inside to our presence.
Okay, so here, let me switch to this page here. Gotta find you guys again. There. I don't like how they made the maps like bigger, and it's kind of good in some ways, but it's kind of not. Like if you look at the drop down screen. Okay.
Mm, they changed that.
Yeah, a little bit for the new view thing. All right, so where are we? We are here. Okay, we're gonna put Tharja and Gavor back by the gate. And we're gonna put Luther.
Oh,
They a little bit.
scared me.
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up? We'll put Luther and Grandolith. up by the door here. Right there's the
It's
door.
Yeah.
pitch dark.
What's that?
I said it's pitch dark.
Oh yeah. Can
Yeah.
you not see?
Oh, I can see. I'm just
Oh
saying the rest of it's dark.
yeah, yeah. It's not supposed to be dark, is it? It's supposed to be daytime. Daylight mode. Daylight savings time. All right.
Oh,
Better, right? Um,
uh, no.
is it still dark for you?
No, it's not dark, but it's mishmash.
Mish
Like
mash.
some
Yeah,
of
'cause
it's
it
dark
lets
and
you
some
see
of
through
it's
the window
light.
a little. Yeah, it's
Oh,
dynamic
Oh yeah,
lighting.
that's dynamic lighting. So basically, what you're seeing is you're seeing through windows, and where you see the walls, you can't see through the walls.
okay. Who's moving who?
I am moving Grendolith and Luthor around, putting them where I'm going to have them. As he put them and brought
Right.
them up, and then the two of you should have control over your characters and be able to
Yeah.
want.
I
Yeah.
could probably peer through the window.
That's a great idea. I'd love it.
Really?
Cupid girl.
Hey, you too. You should peer through the window too.
It's too short.
I can just lift them up.
As you get up to the door, you notice it is slightly ajar.
Oh, I just got $1 million.
I wish I had $1 million.
It's a candy bar.
If I had $1 million, is it a candy bar? I want a candy bar.
Shay brought me $1 million.
I want $1 million candy bar. The most I ever had was 100 grand.
I only had paydays.
So, you said the door's slightly ajar.
Yeah, slightly ajar. I opened it for you, but yeah.
Well, Luther will then, instead of bashing it with his club, he'll just put a boot to it and step in, because that's Luther.
Or you can make them bash it open. That'll be
Okay.
funnier.
As Luther's feet step on the creaky floorboards, you are all overcome. Well, you and him and Grandolith are overcome with a feeling of familiarity. It's as if you know this home. It's as if it was once yours, or at least
Fine
as
now.
as if it was the idea of a home that always carried with you, whether you knew it or not. Your mind kind of flashes and you see a young girl, then a man sailing against the winds on a long and lonely river. Next, you feel as if you're being pursued by dogs. Terror grips you. Finally, you're surrounded by friends until they disappear one by one. Luther, you're alone. Overcome with grief, you lay on the last board, sealing the room.
Luther said,
Better left forgotten. Voices call to you in the dark. Strange visions of octopus-like creatures, octopi-like creatures, swirl in your mind. You hear an inky voice call out to you with certainty. You will be mine.
Oh boy.
Luther see calamari. Luther hungry.
All right, for Luther, uh, Zach, I don't know if you're able to do that, but for Luther or Grandolith, you're going to make me. Hold on one second here.
Crap, you got a lot of hit points, Luther.
Hey,
Okay, I don't get it.
Meanwhile, back at the Legion of Doom.
Make a okay. So you're gonna make a Wisdom saving throw again,
Right? Luther.
and you're gonna make
That's
Jeez.
Luther.
Rolling like Luther too today. All right, and Grandolith. Okay, okay. Was that first one for Luther?
Yeah,
Okay, so the second
this
one
one's
roll is
Grandolph.
Luther too.
That was because Zach actually got back in a little
Gotcha,
bit.
gotcha. Okay.
All right. So I think you're going to roll Zach, and then
13.
I'm just going to talk for you.
All right, so yeah, so 13 and 6 are both failures. Hold on one second here.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
we ain't got a cleric one in this party.
Looks like we're gonna have to go in and save her.
We're gonna have to use a stapler? Oh my.
Okay.
Save them.
All right, so Joe, give me a roll for another roll for Luther. It'll be a D8. Well, actually, I can roll this one. Do you
Okay.
roll 1d8 plus 12? Um, or oh, hang on, did I get the right table? Right? Yeah. Okay. So what did I roll? 15. 15 is dun, dun, dun. Okay. Luther says something to Grandolith, like turns to Grandolith and says something to Grandolith, and Grandolith, I'm not sure you understand it. Do you understand deep speech?
That's a darn good question. Let's take a look and see, shall we? Grandolith. Languages. And apparently he don't understand anything because I have no languages marked down. Why are my languages not marked down?
Not sure.
Um,
You had languages on there at one point. I'm pretty sure.
yeah, I know. Yeah.
I know there was at least Elven and Sylvan, but I don't know beyond that.
Um, what's my background? That tells me how
Shadar
many languages.
Kai will be. Oh, your background. Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
Soldier. So I think that's only two languages.
Yeah, so Elven and well, okay. So I don't know if it was Elven and Sylvan or if it was Elven and something else, but you had to have common. Yeah, everybody's common.
I have undercommon, but not deep speech.
Okay.
I have
Oh,
undercommon.
So you hear Luther speak in a language you've never heard before, or
Elven, Dwarvish, and Common are what I have.
Elven, Dwarven, and Common. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. But I thought it was that or Elven, Sylvan, and Common. But you hear Luther speak in a language you've never heard Luther speak in before.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Because it says that's the exact same things that Luther has. I think that's samples. Oh well, we'll figure it
Wait,
out later.
Does Luther
Uh,
have deep speech? Is that what you're saying?
according to this, Luther has Elven, Dwarven, and Common, and I know that's not right.
No, that could be. But
No,
but
because it's I think
he would have Orcish too, though.
it's the empty space is what it is. Well, it's not my languages either.
Kind of
Yeah,
I
close
yeah,
to it
no,
up,
no. Luther
maybe.
has no. Luther has common, goblin, and orc. But either way,
Common,
you hear him speak in some language he's never spoken before.
Common.
We have one way to interpret, kinda. Oh, wait a second. She can only has limited. She can't. Never mind.
I've got his in there. All right, there we go.
All
And
right,
then
Luther.
yeah, that
Yeah, you're just clicking the language proficiency right now.
yeah, I was trying to
Luther,
figure it out.
make a wisdom check, DC 15 wisdom check.
DC 15 wisdom. Wisdom. Oh, he's really good at
Are
that.
you doing that, Luther? Oh, Joe's got it. Okay, so 11.
Yep.
All right, so Luther, you start to speak again, but you notice that all that comes out is more of the same language. You know what you're saying, and you know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say, my words aren't coming out right, or something along those lines. But what it sounds like to everybody else is kind of a strange, uh, alien language.
All right, all right. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna Randall is gonna step into the room with him.
Wait a second. I have a pack spell that we can use. Here I come to save the day.
Are you going to yell at it before he walks into the room?
Wait, Grandlis, I'll, I'll, I can translate. I'll use comprehend languages.
Comprehend languages.
Okay.
Okay. He's speaking
One of
deep.
my pack spells.
He's speaking deep speech, and he basically is repeating stuff like, "I'm not trying to talk like this," and he's saying, "Luther does,
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. I'm speaking normal, but it's coming out
Why
like
Luther
this."
so funny?
Yeah.
Okay. Just calm down, relax. Basically, I let the guys know, hey, he's talking normal, but for some odd reason, it's coming out in that language.
All right.
You might have to go up some.
I'm gonna go ahead and step into the room because I want to take a look around. I'll motion, wave Luther to step out, I
Okay.
guess.
You wouldn't. Okay, you were gonna kind of motion for Luther to step out of the house. Excuse me, house.
You could push
Sorry.
him all the way. Push him back.
Okay, Luther, are you gonna step out of the house, or are you just gonna move out of the way?
Shake your head up and down for going out, left and right
Into
for
the car.
staying in. Oh,
I didn't hear you.
got, got nothing. I'm gonna have him step out
In
then.
for in, out for out.
This little red thing bouncing around on the board.
That's Kaida.
Step him out.
Is that Kaida? Yeah, I think it's Kaida. I don't
Yeah.
know.
What's going on over here? What is all this crap?
Okay,
The
so
bench?
yes, that's a bench. Um, you essentially are greeted by a small room for the removal of one's boots and disrobing of your coats and that sort of things. There's two large pieces. There's a coat rack kind of laying on the floor, snapped in two.
Oh
Um,
Mm-hmm.
dear.
there's a bench for those who might need it. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
the same crimson coloring as the door offers rest. Uh, the bench is the same crimson color as the door, offers rest for those who need it. Um, Beside the bench is a table cluttered with old, rusty adventuring equipment: old swords, old daggers, battered shields. They look as if they'd no more hold up in combat today than would replicas used by children.
All right.
Tacked to the wall opposite the door lies a page that resembles that of an old diary page.
I'm gonna have to take a look at that.
Stepping into the house, you feel wrapped in comfort. The long red bench beckons you to sit and remove your heavy boots. The broken coat rack on the floor would have once offered even more comfort. In front of you hangs a piece of old parchment, written on the written in the curlicue of a hand of one who took much time to ensure that her words would leave a lasting impression. On a quick glance, it seems to be a page ripped straight from the diary. One second. You're going to read the paper, you said?
Yeah. It'll require a wisdom saving throw.
Maybe. Hold on one second here. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Okay, hold on. this diary page now because it's not allowing me to search the PDF like it should.
Oh, I'm gonna step out and take a real quick break while you look.
All right. Why don't we do that? Why don't everybody take 5 while I look for this page?
That gives me a chance to refill my coffee.
All right. All right. All right. Where in the heck is this thing at? Diary page. Where are you, diary page? Okie dokie. I found it. I found it. Okay, where is it? I love it when there's a certain thing when it's telling you you should be looking at a certain thing in the module and that thing does not exactly exist in the module. So, I'm assuming it means this one. That's gotta be it. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go AFK for a second.
So how y'all doing today?
Good.
Good.
Right
What
back
about
on
you, Hmm?
word.
Uh, that's the first time you got to see Daisy, didn't you? She's a cute little thing, isn't she?
Oh no, Luther went AFK, like completely AFK. All right, so let me move some people around here.
My apologies. I'm just on here messing with my characters.
How dare you mess with your character? Yeah, the only one that got actually the only one that got moved really bad was no, actually. Well, no. Ashley's. I'm gonna put. Ashley, you're gonna be number 5, right along with Gavor because Darja still comes after Gavor.
I don't even see it at all.
And that puts you in Luther's spot, but that's okay. What don't you see?
The little sheet.
The little what? Oh, the
There
bench?
used to be a thing in the corner.
Used to be a thing in the corner.
Like who's gonna go first and everything.
Oh, the tracking thing. You mean the turn order? Yeah, that's the initiative tracker. That's not up yet. Will it help you if I put that up?
Yeah.
Okay, I will do that. I'm just kidding.
Still thinking, how should I get in the window? Or should I stall Gavor more?
Should you stall Gavor more, as I said?
Yeah.
No.
Fine.
No, well, that's what my character does.
Well, I'm her favorite stalker.
Stocky.
She's my favorite stalker?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're her favorite stocky.
Well, after all, after all, during the time when I made a pact with the celestial being, you never know what scary things might have happened during that time. You never know what the cost. Well, you never know what the cost is, because there's so many different type of costs.
Alright, we're gonna pop back in here. Alright, there we go. That should be good. Alright, so, Joe, you're gonna basically be taking over for Luther for now because he's still having issues with his microphone
Yeah,
and all
he's
that.
having issues.
Yes.
Um, so okay, so the oh, excuse me, sorry guys, I've been up late. All right, so the the diary page, um,
Yeah.
you're reading the diary page. It says 12th of Kythorn, 1410. So much can happen in a year, from nothing to everything. Our new friends were overjoyed to help us start building our home together in the North Dark Wood. We promised to always have them over for hot meals and relaxing afternoon drinks. All Aldre has to do is build up the courage to ask them for help, and we'll begin building the frame immediately. He's quite the talker, but when it comes to seeking help from others, he's as quiet as I can be.
Is that the extent?
That is what it says on the page.
All right. Well, guess I'll call the rest of the party in. See what they make of it.
And for those not familiar with the calendar of Harptos, the Forgotten Realms, Kythorn, uh, I believe Kythorn
Hey,
is.
I am Kitty! Roar!
Okay then.
She's like, I don't want that shit.
So Kythorn is uh, January, February, April, May, June, July. So Kythorn is essentially like June or
Midsummer.
Okay.
July even perhaps.
Oh, great. Caught in a Shakespearean play, Midsummer Night's Dream. Um,
Or no, actually, no. I take that back. I take that back. Sorry. Kythorn is May, but yeah. So, so Kythorn is also known as the time of flowers.
okay.
Flower.
How many years ago was this written?
Um, it says Kythorn. What did I say? You know. All right, where'd it go? Kythorn 1410. So you guys are in 1496. So basically
All
86 years ago.
right, perfect. That's what we need to know. Okay, sweet. So yeah, I'll call the others in, have them take a look, see what they think of it. Um,
Okay, so we'll have Luther
Definitely
go
not
back
the
in.
smartest.
So what does that mean?
And you go back in?
Yeah, yeah, yep.
You go in and you go back in time?
No, no, you just go back in. You
Oh,
just go in. You go.
Oh,
No, if you went in and went back in time, you'd go back out. Oh. Anyway,
That'd be cool.
Luther did.
Oh, there's a shield. Swords.
I've done rubber banding lots of times in video games. It is not cool. I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
You think you're
Shield?
you think you're go you think you're going into some place, but you just keep popping back to the same spot from lag or.
Over and over and over. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
All right, so yeah, so you guys are in this basically this mud room, this entry room.
Yep.
Mudroom.
You see some old rusty weapons and shields and such. Uh,
nothing in good condition.
No.
nothing,
Nothing
nothing,
even
nothing,
in a
nothing even.
condition.
Yeah, nothing even useful. Like, not even in a usable condition.
Even the potions.
Potion?
Oh, potions.
Looks like potions.
I don't see any potions. What are you talking about?
Huh. Never mind.
You mean here?
Yeah, around that one shield.
Oh, nope, nope, nothing around the
I
shield.
think they're talking about the gauntlets.
Oh, those are gauntlets.
Ah,
Yeah. All right.
where's the back following me? Shouldn't
Did
it
you
be on your shoulders?
did you end up making a
Yeah.
thing in Hero Forge yet, Matthew?
Yeah, I sent it to you on Discord, I believe.
All right.
I gotta send you my
Would you do me a favor and send it through me on Facebook?
Yeah.
All right, that'd work out better.
Oh, do you need a picture of it?
Of what?
Of our character?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it probably makes you open.
Right now we've got your one picture from the anime thing so far, but yeah, I'll need to. Somebody's pinging me.
I'm looking over my dead dog Rover that I ran over with my lawnmower. One leg is missing, the other's gone. A third is spread all over the lawn.
Poor
There's
dog.
no
What?
use
Poor
complaining, the
Rover.
mass remaining of my dog Rover.
Okay,
I couldn't help myself. I should be the bard.
you're fired. All right.
Nobody asked your opinion, Leonard.
I'm gonna offer my opinion anyway.
What?
Leonard, he's like, I'm gonna offer my opinion anyway.
Leonard. How about you grab him, Gavor?
He's got the moves like Gavor. He's got the moves like Gavor.
She's like, I always pick on baby girl at times when she also wakes me up like 2 or 3 in the morning scratching that thing.
Ah.
Leonard, come here. Come here.
I
You're
can't
being a
believe you
turd now.
talking to Professor Hofstadter.
Professor Hofstadter?
I'm sending it through Discord.
Okay. Well, we're
That's
good.
what I came up with it.
You're good for right now, but Gelner didn't have anything at the moment, or at the time. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit. Gelner,
Oh, did I catch you unawares on that one, Brian? You're not sure who Professor Hofstadter is?
it sounds familiar. No, no, no.
Leonard Hofstadter? Big Bang Theory?
Oh, okay, okay.
Dude, Matt, I like yours.
Yeah, I don't watch.
Dude,
I haven't watched a lot of Big
dude,
Bang Theory. Just because I haven't. Just not because of any
My
particular
son
reason.
my son brought it back to me from when he was in college. He found it and he brought it back, and I that was the best show I'd seen in a while. I watched the whole thing twice.
Yeah, when I do like it from what I've seen, but the the biggest problem I had with it though so far is that when it first came out, I just kind of thought it was less about like kind of a nerd show and more about some jocks got together and tried to write a nerd show. But
Actually, they get pretty good at it.
yeah, when I've seen like later episodes, it's like more realistic, or I don't know if realistic's the right word, but you know what I mean. More true,
Pop
more true to what I feel the source material should be like.
exactly.
Especially when you learn that that Sheldon is autistic.
Right.
I didn't know he was autistic.
Yeah, and that makes he's got Asperger's,
Yeah, he's
which
also got an eidetic memory.
eidetic memory. Yep,
Yeah.
He's a smartass.
he's a smartass too. Yep, and
But sometimes with price of having great power like that comes at a great cost.
yeah, well, you know,
Good
Very
note.
bad.
Good note.
not everybody can be perfect like me.
Selling your soul to celestials.
All right, so okay, so Matthew, you see they all have all went in now. Are you gonna kind of go up to the building at all, or you gonna kind of hang back still? You can kind of
Towards kind of
see through the doorway. You can kind of see a couple of them still.
Or you
yeah,
can look dude.
yeah. That's probably what I was gonna do. Probably sneak up and watch through the window real fast.
Okay. All right. Here, I'm putting the
Turn order.
turn order up, and then why don't we have everybody roll initiative just so you know what order we're in. I'll have you re-roll when combat starts or whatever. But so in order to roll initiative again, if you remember right, what you're gonna do is you're gonna click on your token, um, Ashley. You're gonna click on your token first, and then you're gonna find on your course sheet where the initiative is kind of top middle-ish.
Uh, advantage? No.
That's that's
A little
Luther. I
bit
don't know why.
under advantage. It's the middle square that says
That,
initiative. There you go. That was Luther.
Oh,
You said?
that was Luther.
Oh, that was Luther. Okay, it showed up as Luther on the thing.
what are you doing, James?
And then here's Grandolith's.
Gavor, man, you're rolling low today.
Yeah,
You rolled low last
Grandolith.
time too. Oh yeah, wait, I know why it is. You roll on D&D Beyond. Oh,
yeah.
sorry, I'm just picking on D&D Beyond
I,
with that.
I like using D&D Beyond because it's so big screen compared to the character sheet on Roll20.
You can make, I can teach you a way to make your character sheet on Roll20 as big as you want it though.
I normally make
All you
it.
got to do is you got to pop it out, right? So if you pop out your character sheet with the little pop-out window thing, then you can hit Control Plus and it'll make it as big as you want it. The only downside is if you do that with your character sheet, It'll also enlarge the whatever map you're looking at. So
Talk about using a magnifying glass.
yeah, Control Plus on well, if you're using Google Chrome, anyways. I don't know about the other ones, but Control Plus on Google Chrome makes everything bigger.
Is Matthew going to be rolling too?
I think Matthew did roll
He did,
already.
Yeah, rolled low.
Yep, yep, he did.
but not as low as me.
A
Hee
9?
hee. I got a 6.
I got an 18.16.
Oh, you're fast.
Yeah, yeah. So Tharja, you'll be probably the first to react, but back to Matthew. You're up, looking through the window before Tharja. Before you go, let me explain to Gelner what he sees. Gelner in that room there, you see
We can't see nothing.
what looks like an unused family room. Uh, this long unused room looks as if it were used for hosting gatherings, entertaining children, and relaxing after a long day. The large windows are still in perfect condition, uh, allowing for you to have a great view of the interior. It's daytime, so you know got a nice good view. The long wooden bench opposite the hearth seems as if it could barely support the weight of a child. However, long since rotted through, it looks like it suffered some of the same fate as the two towering bookcases which stand beside the windows. Um, on the other on the what would be the side of the house there. Um, uh, they
Unfortunate.
look like the shelves on these bookshelves. It looks like the shelves that gave way like decades ago, leaving their contents kind of piled into little heaps on the ground. And that's about all you see
Okay.
from that vantage point. All right, so Tharja, what are you gonna do?
I don't want to go to this door here.
Okay, this one up here.
Yep.
Do you need me to move you? Okay, you got it.
No,
Okay.
I can move it.
All right. So then, are you going to open the door?
Yeah,
Okay. Can you open the
I
door?
think we do.
Just click on the door and it should open. There you go. And you basically see the same thing I just read to Matthew there, the unused family room. You see past the mud room, the family room. Um,
Should I'm thinking about going
you
in there.
see two windows straight across from you, offering a glimpse of the outside world. Um, well, not straight across from you, but like across in kitty corner. And then you can see some other windows um, down to your uh, well, to the west, so to your right, I guess it would be now. Um,
Right here.
uh, yep, down here. There's some windows,
Oh, down there.
several other
I can't.
windows down here. Yeah. Um,
I can.
but you can barely see them. Um,
Okay.
near the two windows here, you see curtains, kind of once hung from them, but now basically they're scraps. Broken
Hmm.
bookshelves stand at each side of the windows, having long since collapsed. You see the piles of books. You see what look to appear to be like maybe fairy tales, um, stories of large trolls who live under bridges, and other things to scare children. Some texts on wood carving, cooking. Most of the books are fiction, offers of escape from the mundane. One wonders if they are kind of read and reread, or only kept just because books seem to carry a magical quality, making them hard to dispose of.
You think Gavor's biography was in there?
Oh, let's check it out.
Along the south wall is a hearth, or hearth, which could safely house a large fire to heat the entire room. There's some
Hmm.
metal tools standing in racks in an enclosure, a rock enclosure that could be used to hang a cooking pot. From the bench opposite the fire, you could relax while gazing at a painting of a walled city set against a large river. In the distance, a boat is unloading its wares into the city docks. Uh,
Sounds like Waterdeep.
Now let me see this painting here. One second.
Why is the bat all the way in?
It's not a bat.
Uh,
It's Kaida.
It's a
I said all the
dragon.
way in.
She's a tiny little thing that hides, very small. It's hard to see her.
Okay, so you going in there?
Yes.
Just for sake of argument, Matthew, go ahead and make me a stealth check at advantage.
You got it.
Doo, doo, doo. Where did he go? Where's Gavor?
He is under you.
Oh my!
He's looking up your robes. Um, anyway, look at this guy. Look at James. He's just cracking up. Oh wait,
Talk about an accident.
where'd Matthew go?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Somehow Matthew dis. Oh, cause Zach came back. Okay, I see what happened there.
And the Zach came back
I'm gonna go
the
right
very
here.
next day. They thought he was a goner, but he wouldn't stay away. Oh, wait.
I'll go right there. Where are you
yeah,
gonna be?
somebody. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Somebody hit the telephone pole outside the little, like, half block down the street again.
Did you go and yell at him? You're like, look, I'm
those,
already having enough
those
trouble
crazy
communicating.
drivers.
I think I fixed it.
You was all out there, but like, look, I'm about to reach out and touch somebody.
You're not wrong.
What is?
Luther, run from Finger!
No, I don't know where that's been.
They're
Oh my
gonna set
goodness.
the.
Been bad enough. Your beard looks like you used it to clean your toilet too.
Hey, Zach's back.
The poor Jonas over here looked like he bored all the hell.
I am not bored. I'm over here stuck playing two people's characters because
No, I said
somebody.
Jonas, not Joe.
He meant
Oh,
Drago.
Hold on. Oh wait, that's right. You need me to learn sign language so you can understand me.
All
I'm
right,
not looking.
all right. Hoping for a net one.
Okay, I'll stop with the roast fest here.
Giggity, giggity. All right. So, all right.
Alright.
Welcome to the chat, King Kiro. All right. All right. So you guys moved into the room where the hearth is. You see the bookshelves on the walls, broken down. Well, on the floor and the walls, and so on and so forth, because they're all broken down. What are you guys going to do?
I'm gonna listen because I just want to listen to see if I hear anything else inside the house.
Oh, he's listening
Good
real hard. Quick, someone fart.
See how well I hear the fart.
Make a
Perception
perception check.
with gas advantage, right?
I'd rather not.
Dude, I could do that. I probably could have stalled.
I'm not rolling. I'm rolling to brown my by accident.
I rolled the brown one.
Why is that so low?
You don't notice anything, Gavor.
I'm a dwarf. What do you expect?
How
Want me
about
to
how
throw
about
it?
how about how about Tharja? Why don't you make a perception check?
How do I do that again?
Uh, it'll be right under where your saving throws were. It'll be a list of skills. Be near the
So
bottom. It'll be near the bottom of that list. It'll say perception.
I don't see it.
About 2/3 of the way down. There you go. Oh, oh, you, okay, Zach. Um, did you find it?
New.
Okay,
Back,
so it's
back.
right next to your ability scores.
How is my? Oh,
All your ability scores are the things down the left side of the page. Big numbers there with the things.
like
The
right here it says 225 20.
yeah, those things. Um,
Yeah,
next to those should be the saving throws. To the right of those should be saving throws, and then under that should be a list of skills. Don't
I don't see.
should
Oh, you
start out
mean
with
the?
athletics, acrobatics, that kind of thing.
I don't see it.
To the right of your ability scores. What do you see to the right of your ability scores?
Change that.
Do what?
Uh, short rest, long rest.
No.
Oh,
You've
ability.
gone too
That's not your
far.
ability scores. To the left is your
Oh,
ability scores. To the immediate right of your ability scores, there will be a list of things. There's some that says inspiration. Remember where the little dragon was? The weird looking dragon thing?
yeah,
Under that is proficiency.
yeah.
Under that is strength, dexterity, constitution, saving throws, right?
Uh
Under that is a list of skills: acrobatics, animal handling,
huh.
arcana, athletics, deception, history, insight, intimidation, investigation. See that? The big long list?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to go down to perception and make a click on that.
You mean passive wisdom perception?
No. Hang on 1 second.
It's gonna be above that.
Oh, that's number three, perception. That's wisdom, though.
Nope. Hold on. You went down too far. I'm talking about the
Too
big
deep,
long list. So
dwarves.
far, you've went above it, and you've went below it, and you've went to the far right of it. If you get right in the middle there somewhere, you should be on right about the right spot. It's right next to your ability scores, which is it's going to look like on the left hand side of your sheet. There's going to be a 132004, right? On the left hand side of your sheet.
One, two, 132004.
Okay,
Yeah,
you see the
charisma.
one. Okay, now if you look to the immediate right of the four, you should see the word insight, intimidation, investigation.
Okay, I see that.
If you scroll down from there just a little bit, you should see perception about 4 words down. From
Perception.
yep, yeah, now yep, it
Okay.
says perception, and then it has yep, wisdom in parentheses. So yep, you'll click on that, and there you go. And that's a good perception check.
Good morning.
Okay, all right, Gavor, you don't notice a whole lot. Kaida,
It's Jack, but kind of
you
probably sees something.
Kaida sees something strange about the painting.
What painting?
The painting I described earlier.
The walled city, the people unloading at a ship at the docks.
Yep. So the painting I described earlier was, um, yes, a painting of a walled city set against a large river. In the distance, a boat is unloading its wares into the city's docks. Um, Ashley, what Tharja notices though is laying on top of the pile of books in the corner against the wall is what seems to be a loose page of parchment possibly torn from one of the books.
Very nice.
Thank you, thank you.
Are you going to
And
go
all
and
them
look at the
clues.
page?
Yes.
Okay. You go to look at the page, la page, and you notice that there is a date on the top of it. It says 12th of Elaint, 1409. Pain and joy. Who knew the two things could come together in such equal pairing? With any luck, we have escaped our pursuers for good, but I worry that I will not live long enough to enjoy our success. I must, for the love we have, the future we will build together. On the road, we talked of family, the family we will build, the life we dreamed of, the reason we ran in the first place. Where would we get the money, having this, having left this wealth behind? What life could the two of us have? Well, now, that's not a problem. Stumbling in the hills, we found all the wealth we'd ever need. A large piece of gold caught my foot, and I tumbled hard, piercing my stomach. The gnomes who came to our aid said I'll be fine. They've promised to take us to the healers in Hardbuckler. I can only hope I live long enough to see those gates and build the future we dreamed of.
Interesting.
No, I think Zach needs you to run him still. Not sure.
Yeah, I'm Luther now.
Oh, you can run Luther now? Okay, okay. Alright.
Yay.
I felt like he was in. I wanted to check and make sure.
Yeah,
I don't.
And
he's in the corner, and I ran a perception.
Yeah, because that's why I thought maybe you were back to see me run perception.
and Elaint for the calendar of Harptos people. Elaint is the equivalent of August. And that was in 1409, so actually the year before,
Interesting.
right? Or wait,
Very
oh no, no, yeah, I don't know, yeah, year before. So 87 years.
Hmm.
All right.
Let's hope our new friend shares this valuable information with the rest of us.
Are you going to read it out loud when you read it, or are you going to just kind of keep it in the back of your head, or what?
I read it out loud.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
And
Now I
Now, if
know.
it's about spells and stuff, I keep it to myself.
all right.
Just Star Trek doesn't share that
Already sorely missing a wizard. Even more sorely, it's missing a cleric.
stuff. What?
All right. So
Closest to a
Luther,
cleric is me.
Luther is up. So what is Luther going to do?
Oh, don't come into me.
Luther went to the corner of the room, did a perception check.
Yes, you're very successful, and you
Does-
saw a paper just as Tharja was grabbing it and picking it up. And
Oh.
then, and then she
Be
read it
fighting
out
over
loud.
the.
What was that, Ashley?
Are we going to be fighting over the piece of paper?
Absolutely.
Do I have to thunderbolt you?
Yeah. That's funny. Oh, you haven't seen him in combat yet,
Is
have you?
this a bench right here? What
Yeah,
is
it is a bench. It does look a little rotten though, so you're not sure it would hold you. The things along the wall
Luther's gonna
here,
go sit.
the two burner type things, is essentially part of a hearth.
Yeah.
And you can see there's some
Yeah.
like long wooden tables in the other room to your to the west of you.
When's the last time it looked like it was been fired up?
Earth? Oh,
Yeah.
quite some time ago, anyways. At least probably a decade's been gone by, at least.
Okay, so it's okay. So I think we're behind them by about 10 years. Trying to catch them.
Yeah, possibly more.
Wait, are you like behind me or in front of me, Gavor?
Who?
I'm over here in front of the
Gavor's right here.
Ah,
Ida.
Oh, Kaida? Kaida's like, yeah, right next to you.
She likes to perch on her shoulder.
Alright, so let's jump to Matthew real quick. What is Galner gonna do? He's kind of keeping an eye on this. You do hear the
I
sounds
was
of the note faintly. You hear it enough to know decipher what was said. You hear Luther try to say some stuff. You hear the big orc try to say some stuff, but it's in deep speech. Do you speak deep speech?
No.
Mhm.
I don't think anyone puts deep speak on their languages.
The
Not,
only way I
not the only, yeah, not even Luther knows what he's saying until Gavor tells him.
yeah, it's that comprehend languages.
Because Gavor wouldn't know either, except for he's got comprehend languages going on.
Thank goodness for that.
Yeah, not really knowing these people yet. He's just gonna keep a lookout on them.
Okay, just kind of keeping an eye on him.
Luther's just gonna point at the bench and be like, "I'm gonna sit down."
Okay,
Let's
hold
see if
on
it
here.
survives.
Yeah, that's what we're going to look at right now, actually.
My question is, why would the deep dwarf not speak deep?
Not deep speech.
I speak Undercommon,
Deep speech is
Draconic,
different
and
than
Common, and
yeah.
Dwarven.
Deep speech is like uh,
Like
a,
for
a,
Infernal,
no,
um,
no,
Well, that's
aberration.
infernal.
Infernal speak infernal. Yeah.
Yeah,
Deep
yeah. Well,
speech
that
is
exactly.
deep
That's
speech
for
is
aberration.
yeah. Deep speech is more like for aberrations, like mind flayers and beholders, that kind of
Exactly what he is, an aberration.
Yeah,
thing.
and I think the aberration is growing off the top of your head a little too long.
Hey, hey, hey! Get your comments. We've talked about this.
Okay,
All right, so
we'll just shave it off.
I don't take shots at your beard. You don't take shots at my ears.
I wasn't talking about the ears. I was talking about the hair.
what about the and beard?
Doing shots now. All right, I'll bring
Just
out the
with the
vodka.
elf and the dwarf, and
We're just doing stuff,
okay,
banging her back.
Luther, with that perception check, I'm gonna give you this here. When you sit down on the bench, it creaks, cracks, and falls to the ground with you on, falling, abruptly on your rump, and you notice that the bench is kind of in two pieces where you wouldn't have thought it would be in two pieces.
oh,
And when you lift up on one of the pieces, you notice that the bench, even though it's rotten and stuff like that, at one point in time, the top of this bench was like a lid.
Oh, found
Oh, good.
secret stuff.
Again.
What's that?
head ahead. It's a mimic.
I just yelled random Germans since they can't understand me anyway. I might as well be speaking another language.
Yeah, yeah. That's about how you sound to us right now. It sounds like you're speaking deep speech because we're having trouble hearing you through the mic sometimes. But yeah, no. Uh, but I mean, are you gonna do anything when you lift open the lid thing and obviously you don't see anything. It's just like it's broken apart and nothing fell out of it. But you do notice that's a lid.
I'm gonna open it.
Well, I mean, you already opened it, but yeah, there's nothing in there.
Oh,
There's the rubbish. or the
Oh,
rummage, or the ruins, the
There's
wreckage.
wreckage of wood, wood wreckage.
uh, I'm gonna like move it to the spirit,
Move it to the side and do what?
move it to the side, and see if there's anything under it.
Nope, just more broken wood, basically.
I guess I'll take it over to the hearth then.
All right, and throw it in the hearth.
The very cold hearth.
Okay.
Very cool car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not lit. It's just empty hearth. But okay, so you throw the wood in the hearth. Luther, make me since we're talking about Luther, make me an intelligence check, just a straight intelligence check at disadvantage.
Oh gosh, two natural 20s. Here they come.
What do you mean?
Okay. Hold on, I gotta do this blindfolded. I'm scared.
Oh, 5 and an 8. Okay, nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Yep, yep.
Got nothing to lose.
Hidden now. Okay.
All right. So anybody gonna do anything? I know Luther's piling wood into the hearth. I'm assuming you're going to light it on fire, Luther.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah, I'm going
Granolith,
to
what about
prevent that
you?
if I can. I'm going to prevent Luther from making a huge mistake because we don't know the condition of the chimney, and we could be, setting the whole house on fire with this action. So I'm going to stop Luther from, you know, lighting that hearth.
Okay.
Did I thunderbolt him?
Bundesliga, the Rheinhaus, the, the Kopf in the Fuß.
It's plenty warm. It's plenty warm. Relax. Sit down. Pull up a chair. Oh
Oktoberfest.
wait, that didn't work for you, did it?
Okay, I touch it.
Luther's all speaking Sims language. This girl is Fredische.
Okay, I do
Hey,
that on the
Mr.
thing.
Chang.
I
That's
lit
cool.
it. He want to lit Earth, so it's lit.
No, I'm literally trying to stop the lighting of the hearth.
I could thunderbolt
No, we don't thunderbolt our party members.
No, it's a light spell. Get it?
Okay, so
Oh,
Granolith, you stop Luther from lighting the the and Luther, you can
the
understand
hearth.
Granolith fine, but your response is lost on Granolith.
Well, I mean, it's the most sense he's ever made. Honestly, let's be real.
This girl is
I just give
Fredische.
him a thumbs up to let him know I understand.
All right. Now that I've taken
Just
care of
like,
that, is there any other doors in this room?
There's a doorway uh, to the west, like a big open archway, like an open area, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like it leads into possibly like a dining room.
I'm gonna go here-ish, peek around that corner.
Okay. You see large white sheets covering what appears to be a central dining table. A row of windows allows natural light to spill through the room. Below the windows is a row of cabinets, also covered by large textiles, protecting the furniture beneath it. The
Okay.
sheets
Oh,
basically look like they were, put in place to protect the furniture, essentially.
okay. I'll just wait here for the rest of the party. Then, um, yeah, I'll wait right here for everyone else to do what they got to do because that's pretty much about what I can do in round.
Also, you notice um, on the long wall in the dining room, uh, this wall up here,
Okay.
you notice that there's another large painting. Make a DC 10 history check.
Well, I just happen to be really bad at that.
Where'd you
Yeah,
want?
you have no idea, but
Oh.
But
if I
essentially,
could.
what it looks like is a castle. It looks very familiar, some sort of famous castle, but you know, they all look the same after a while.
Does it look like the one
Castle
that
Ravenloft,
Luther?
Castle Greyhawk. What's the difference?
Seen one castle,
Does it
seen
look
them
like the
all.
one that Luther claimed?
Luther? No, no.
No, that was. I know that was probably something else, but
Well, you haven't seen
mm,
it. You haven't seen it yet, but you know, you don't know. But
earlier.
since it's
Uh,
your turn now, Gavor, you can go and look at it if you would like. Would you want to go look at it?
I pointed out to him. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, Gavor, he points out the painting to you. You go look at it.
Yep, I could go over it and inspect it.
Okay. Um.
Why is it not going? There we go.
Okay, so it's over on this wall here. Nope. Nope. Wrong way. Over here.
For some odd
This wall
reason,
here.
I
Okay.
tried to move it over there.
As you go over there, also you guys notice, or you do notice that there are two more doorways up in here. Um, at any rate, make a history check, DC 10 for Gavor.
It eludes me.
Wow.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Come on. You gotta do something here, man.
Um. All right. Next is Tharja. You're starting off again. So Tharja, make a perception check.
Give me a moment. Uh,
It's another good perception check. You notice that on the cabinets or in the cabinets, like kind of, either placed on them or on shelves, like in them or whatever, you notice that you see a three-tiered serving tray that though it's dull with dust, is obviously made out of silver.
I'll be looting my house, y'all.
not into silver.
And also, while you're over there, and then Luther, you can too. Luther and uh, Luther and Tharja make history checks. And then Galner, did you want to move around down to the house to get a better vantage point on?
How do you make a history check?
Because you can see another set of windows from
Same
this
way you
set
make
of
a perception
windows.
check. A little
Yeah,
higher up.
yeah.
Oh, never mind. It's already. Oh,
So you just
never
go to
mind.
where you made that perception check just now, but you're going to go up a little higher where it says history.
Why do I have the highest history?
That's good.
Okay, so you notice that the
All right.
castle and
You're the
Luther.
scholar.
Why is Luther rolling such good rules on some of this stuff? Anyway, but so Luther and Tharja recognize this castle.
Luther's been around the world.
Yeah,
He's seen some of the
that's
stuff.
true. That's true. This castle is the castle. Uh, it is a famous castle. It's called the Dragon Spear Castle, and
Mm.
it is not too far from a city called or a town called Daggerford, just a ways south of Waterdeep.
And here I thought it was a bed and breakfast.
Oh, I thought it was a tavern slash party gambling hall.
Yeah,
You don't
or
need no
you think
gambling.
everything's a tavern.
Yeah.
Over a long enough timeline. Okay, Galner, make a perception check for me.
Handle it. Have work. More.
Galner, okay, so Galner makes
Already full
15.
of G's, Joe.
Yep, we
The
got a bunch of G's in
OGs.
the
This
house.
is the OG group. All right. So,
Well, apologies.
Galner, you do notice that nobody has seemed to notice them in there yet, and nobody seemed to notice you yet. But in the room on one of the cabinets, you see what appears to be two spice shakers shaped like birds in a loving embrace. And
Salt and
and
pepper.
you know you can just like you can feel it, and like your palms start to itch a little,
Ooh.
like you can kind of feel like, yeah, these are worth some money.
Oh boy.
You also, yeah. That's it. You well, no, actually, you do see a couple half-finished liquor bottles.
Gabor, have you been drinking again?
I was just gonna say, keep him away from Gavor.
Is Luther gonna
How
is
about the
Luther
time drunk?
is Luther gonna do anything?
Fall over back, trying to get some liquor bottles.
I don't understand that deep speech, Luther.
That
But
it's
there's
all
gonna
your fault
steal
for
a
making him
spoon.
speak geese speech.
The geese speech.
Gonna steal a spoon.
Is that
I
a
smack his
correct
hands, but leave my
Ludinox?
house.
He's gonna type it.
Bavmoda Stirak. Okay, you're gonna steal a spoon.
I'm
What?
gonna smack his hands, but loot my house, yo.
Oh my
Are
god.
you gonna make a sleight of hands check and make it all like sneakiness, or are you just gonna grab a spoon?
I'm gonna type.
Grab it, lick it, and try to stick it to his nose. Okay, he's gonna do this. He's gonna do the spoon trick with it.
I think you would be required a sleight of hand trick or check for that for certain.
Galner, you're not sure that you think maybe you've encountered a party of strange bards or just perhaps a group of wandering idiots. It's not really clear. The one that's like elven seems to be very kind of stealthy and kind of know his way around things. The rest you're not so sure about.
I'm definitely a
Sorry, you
puzzle.
guys, you deserve that. All right, hold on one second. I'll tell you about this painting. Oh my god. Let's see. Where's the Dragon Spear Castle?
Daggerford.
Well, yeah, but I'm trying to find out this thing about this painting.
You don't need to know anything about that painting.
Yes, I do.
We're just gonna put that in hearse.
You examined it closely. You said there. Who said that they examined it closely? It was Gavor, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Even though I don't know where this castle is, but I'm examining that thing.
yep. Um, do you have what are your warlock boon things that you have? Eldritch invocations.
Okay. Class features. Um. Healing light. See, beast speech, eldritch spear, and grasp of Hagar.
Did you just say deep speech?
Beast
Beast
speech.
Oh, beast speech.
speech.
Oh, beast speech. Okay.
Who's
Uh,
gonna do that?
Elder Spear and Grasp of Fire? Okay. Alright, well,
Yes.
so none of those would matter about this then, but. how when you examine the painting, what are you going to do when you closely examine the painting? I imagine you're gonna touch it in some way, right? Maybe like pull it toward the wall or off the wall or turn it.
I would try to try to make sure um to see what I could find out. So I'll be closer to inspect.
Okay, when you touch the painting, you are whisked away in your mind, mostly. At least it seems very real though, so it might not be your mind. It's hard to tell. Um, hold on, wait a second.
You all got excited for a second, thought we were finally free of this guy.
And then he's back with the same dumb look on his face.
Your words, not mine.
I just having fun.
Yes, you are.
You gotta keep it.
Usually do.
Gotta keep it laughter.
Yes, we
okay,
do.
okay. As soon as you touch the painting, you and your and everybody with you, including you, Galner, you're all whisked away. Suddenly, each of you individually realizes that night has fallen and long since fallen, and you find yourself surrounded by castle walls. You're eating a late night meal with a group of adventurers who've made the castle their home, and suddenly a loud knocking is heard at the castle gates. One of the adventurers opens a slot in the door to peer out and speak with the disruptive travelers. When she returns, she says, "They say they're here for you. What have you done?"
Who they're speaking to? Gavor?
They're speaking to all of you. So you all witness this the same way,
Okay.
and
Okay,
essentially
so
you're embodying this same host,
right.
but you all still think you're kind of who you are. But you're seeing this from you're seeing this from a almost like if you're viewing through somebody else's eyes.
It's like a vision.
Okay.
Remote viewing.
Yep, yep.
Got it.
I'd let the first thing that comes to mind is I'll just say like what was the thing he said again?
What was what who thing who what said?
What was the say? What did he say? What was his word? The creature's words? Oh,
You mean the adventurer?
yeah.
When she returned, she says, "Okay, so what happened is you're all sitting down eating. Well, you and a couple other adventurers are sitting down eating. You hear a knock at the door. One of the adventurers gets up and goes to the door and answers the door. It's a girl, and she comes back to you and says, "They say they're here for you. What have you done?"
Remind you, we are all that you at this point.
Yeah, you all. This is how you what you all experience.
Well, the first thing I'd say is like, what have I not done?
Started
Right? Go ahead.
earlier, but still might
You,
not.
What have I not done?
what have you not done?
The
Okay,
right
what
thing
about
out.
But I
Ask if it's still there. 2 packets of cocoa,
Coco?
off to gear with coffee.
All right,
Cuckoo for
Oh,
coffee
Grandlith.
cove. Oh,
Grandlith, do you say anything? Like, do you respond in any way?
Nope, I just stare up at her,
Okay. Uh,
kind of confounded.
Galner, do you say anything when
Uh,
when you're asked that?
I just nothing yet.
Okay. Uh, Luther, do you say anything when you're asked that?
He muted himself.
Oh, okay. So Ashley, what do you say? Ashley, do you say anything when you're asked what have you done?
I've done nothing wrong. I didn't do it.
All right.
Luther did.
Was me.
Can't pin this on me, Copper.
Okay. The adventurers look at you intently, and they say, they say to you, Gavor. They say, "What do you mean? What haven't you done? What have you done?" And
Done a lot of things in my life. I
the
just don't
adventurers,
know what they want.
the adventurers seem to have kind of gathered around you.
I've
Uh,
done lots of things in my time. Let's find out what they want.
you notice that they look a little incensed and angry, and you notice that when you saying this, your voice kind of sounds feminine.
Oh boy.
That's different than normal how?
And then Luther, when you say, or actually when you say it was Luther that did it, they say you hear a whole completely different response. You just hear them say, "Who's Luther?"
Ah.
Flamingo! Hold my hand
Okay,
up.
and then Luther, you mustn't be missing something, Luther, because you hear the same exact thing that everybody else heard. And I was just about to ask you, Luther. They say the adventurers say to you, Luther. They say they're here for you. What have you done?
Am I don't know. I probably broke another thing by accident.
And then they say, well, what could you have possibly broken that the militia wants you?
I don't know. I'm kind of clumsy.
When you say that, you notice a feminine voice.
We're here for training protocols.
I don't know.
And Galner, you
Maybe
hear
Lou chopped down a
Galner.
tree.
Maybe you say maybe Luther put chopped down a tree. Is that what you said?
The wrong tree.
Oh, okay. You hear them say. You hear them say, "Who is Luther?"
Basically the same
and I
thing that they.
And then
and I hold my hand up again.
Galner, you hear that when you say when they ask you what have you done, and you say nothing yet, they say, "Well, what are you planning on doing? Why is the militia here for you?"
Let's ask him.
Best response I've heard all day.
Let's ask them. You're gonna
Hmm.
ask the militia the thing.
Yeah.
Um, okay, they start banging on the gate. Um, so
I think we broke Brian, guys.
yeah, so what happens is the militia starts banging on the gate. Um, you guys,
Violent,
what?
violently or softly?
Oh no, violently, very violent. The not the adventurers, not the people in the room with you. The people outside the gate, that are that are outside the door that were knocking on the door that she went to answer. The girl went to answer.
Ah.
Luther and Gavor and anybody that spoke noticed that your voice is feminine. For Tharja, that's not a big deal because she's used to that. Probably, maybe, I don't know. Um, but but for everybody else that doesn't normally have a feminine voice, uh, it kind of strikes you as odd.
Yes, but also remember I made a deal with the otherworldly being, so I'll be a little more comfortable about it than the two other guys.
Yeah, maybe, but it still sounds odd to you.
Uh,
It still doesn't sound like a normal everyday thing for you. Um, and you could be thinking maybe this is this otherworldly being giving you some sort of test. Um,
yeah.
regardless, one of the adventurers just says, "Look, we just want the truth." What's
About
going
what?
What's going on?
About what? I don't know what's going on. Let's go find out. I go up to the door.
Okay. All right. What does everybody else do? What is how about how about Grandolph? They basically are kind of like shaking Grandolph at this point, or what Grandolph perceives to be him, and saying
What?
"How come you're not answering us?"
Randolph will stand and walk to the gate and open it.
Oh boy.
No weapons drawn, hands up at his side, in like a kind of what do you want type of.
Okay. So what happens is, well, let me find out what everybody else is going to do first. So James and Grandolph are kind of going to the gate and going to open it or let it open or something along those
Yep,
lines.
and see
Correct.
what the hell they want.
All right, Gallner. What about you?
Yeah, I'm seeing what they want.
Okay, Luther.
Luther's gonna knock on the door back at him real quick just to be funny.
Okay, and then Tharja.
I'm gonna go to the gate with Gavor.
You're not going to the gate with Gavor. You're going to the gate by yourself. That's what you
Oh,
guys
I'm
are.
gonna go to
You
the
guys don't
gate.
seem to understand. It's only you there.
Hmm.
Even though you're all there, it's only you there.
We only
You're
perceive
all
ourselves.
experiencing it the exact same way, and you're only perceiving yourself as being there.
I'll go to the gate, see what's up, get his power ready.
Okay. Um. Suddenly,
I'm waiting.
the militia breaks through the door and tries to force their way in. For those of you that open the door, it's much easier. They all like they start to pour in. Um. They say they say hang on one second. Hold on one second. Goodness gracious.
1,000.
Okay, as you guys are opening the gates, um, you guys you guys see the militia come in and they yell, Aldre and Misty, you are wanted for treason, and and they reach out for you and grab you, and you see someone with chains, and they get ready to slap these chains on you, and then suddenly you find yourselves back in the room,
How convenient. This
Yeah,
was interesting.
very interesting.
as if nothing had ever happened.
Look around, see if anyone looks shaken.
You
Everyone,
you
I'm
you
guessing.
you all hear a voice in your mind, and it says it's a feminine voice, much like the one you spoke in. It says, "They were kind. All we had to do was tell them the truth."
Oh, the truth about what?
Um, that you don't know. You don't hear anything more voice. But when you do that, make a DC 20 Wisdom save.
Come on, I'm
Okay.
really good at these. Okay.
Mm,
Luther's
That's a thing that I've been doing really good at.
Luther and
maybe
Gallner
some whiskey.
and Grandolith and Tharja, the wisdom saves are right next to the ability scores above the skill list. You know where
I
you
don't.
you know where you made the perception check?
Yeah.
Above that list is another small list that says strength, dexterity, wisdom, etc. Or strength, dexterity, constitution. Do you see what I'm talking about? Under the
What
little
about that?
dragon symbol,
Yeah. So I make a wisdom check.
wisdom save. It should say
It doesn't
saving.
say the wisdom save though.
It just should say. Hold on. It should say wisdom. Hold on one second.
It just says wisdom.
Yeah, and it shouldn't be check. Have a check next to it, but you should just click on the. It should say saving throws underneath or above it. Yeah, it says underneath it. It says saving throws,
Okay,
I got
give
it.
it. God,
and you're not blessed, but there you go. All
well,
right.
we also have the inspiration too.
Okay, so you can roll the inspiration, which is a d6. Um, Galner, you could roll your inspiration if you wanted to. Luther and Grandolith, it won't matter if you roll your inspiration.
I'm feeling rather uninspired.
So Tharja, if you want to try to make the wisdom save, you can roll a d6 and see if you can. Um, Galner, you just missed it. You were so close.
Yeah, I saw that.
uh, she got it.
And Ashley, yep,
She got
Ashley got
21.
it. Ashley got it. Okay, so Galner and Luther. Hold on.
Ain't no amount of inspiration gonna
Okay,
help me.
Luther. Oh God, Luther.
Where is Luther?
Dad,
Passed out with a jug
Oh Lord, Luther. Okay.
of wine. Or was it orcish brew?
Spay wine.
Gavor, you're gonna have to heal Luther.
Luther's been good. He's been friendly. He helps where we need help at.
Okay, Luther. This is for you. Oh wait, and okay. So roll a d8 plus 12, Luther, and then Galner. You're gonna also roll a d8 plus 12.
Who?
Galner.
Oh
Matthew.
no.
So Luther, roll a d8, and we'll add 12 to it, or just roll, or you can type in, you can type it all in like that. There you go. 19.
You can say that again.
That's how many levels you just lost.
Okay, Luther, you you guys watch as Luther leaves the building.
Use the
What?
what?
He leaves the building. You watch as he
No
goes
shit.
out of the place and goes out of the house.
What about Grandolith?
Yeah, I feel it too.
Oh, Grandolph, yep, you didn't make a thing yet. Okay, so roll your d8 plus 12, and Gallner rolled 17. So Gallner,
Yep.
uh, okay, hold on,
Oof.
We got 17, 18, 19.
okay, all right.
Because I'm the middleman.
Yep, that's where you get all
Grandolph,
the good stuff.
Grandolph, you've noticed that some things have been a little strange since you came in this house, and now you think you're kind of understanding why. As you
Mm,
look around, you realize that everyone you're looking at is really an illithid.
oh, nice.
What's an elephant?
It's a
An
mind
elephant.
flayer. It's basically
It's got
a
tentacles. It's got
humanoid creature with an octopus for a head.
Cthulhu without wings.
Yeah, it's a Cthulhu
Mm.
without wings.
Well,
Um,
Mhm.
you were saying?
hold on one. Okay, so you kind of are close to Tharja, and you kind of fear her, but now that you realize she's an illithid, you think that she probably needs to die.
Oh God, no, no, no!
Either that, or you need to get away from her.
Go away.
All right. Sorry. Here it goes.
All right, hold on,
Bonus action.
hold on, roll. Let's roll initiative.
Oh, that's probably a good idea.
That's
What
right.
happened
Yeah.
to me?
Oh, you mean Galner?
Yeah.
Galner, you don't know. You seem fine.
Um,
Which means it's probably worse for you. Luther, when you leave the house, the first thing you're looking for is any dead creature.
oh, you're hungry.
All right, so go ahead and everybody roll initiative. Luther, you can roll initiative too if you want. Um, Tharja, don't forget to click on your token.
What?
Don't forget to click on your token. And then
Okay.
initiative is in the top middle of your character sheet under where it says advantage. It's the box that looks like it says initiative underneath the box, and then it's right next to like the dragon kind of in movement speed.
Intelligence, wisdom,
No, no,
dexterity.
no, 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 no. Middle, top middle of your sheet. There you go. You had a really good one before. Hold on one second. I gotta.
I don't want to
Intelligence
die.
is good.
It's alright. If I end up dying, I'll make a stronger mage.
Is there anything about this mind flayer that gives me doubt it's a mind flayer?
Nope.
No. All right. Bonus action. I drop my shadow self right here. Sorry, Tharja.
Do this here.
This is gonna hurt real bad.
Try Eldritch Lightning, yeah.
Yeah, you
If
would
I
like
don't
to think
die.
that, but that probably ain't gonna happen.
Does
My
is
first
Kaida
attack.
affected by any of this?
Affected by
You're
any of
being
what?
affected.
Here's my first attack. Here's my second attack.
All right. The first one is a hit.
Ow.
The second one is also a hit.
Ow. See what? Can I defend myself?
Let's see.
Well, you are considered to be defending yourself, but yeah. So you take 13, 24 damage. Ouch. Wait a minute. Hold on. Are you only 30 hit points? What happened there? Oh,
Fortunate.
Um,
you forgot to long rest. There you
Thank you.
go. All right. So now you
Nice.
take
Die,
24 hit
Flayer.
points.
Die. Die, Flayer.
Okay. You see Grandolith attack Tharja, Gavor. And Galner, you see these people who are in the room, uh, one of them, the elven one, just starts attacking one of the other ones. Is Galner going to do anything, or are you going to stay hidden?
Uh, I can
Yeah,
see them, right?
Right.
I got it.
Seeing one attack the other just unprovoked. He doesn't really like that, so he's just gonna actually probably try to take a shot at Grandolith, trying to just knock the sword out, but taking a shot at him.
Okay, what were you going to say, Grandolph or Joe? Were you saying you got?
Oh, I was telling Zach, yeah, I can take the
Oh,
wheel.
okay,
Yes.
okay. All right, so go ahead and take a shot at Grandolph.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action for a steady aim, and let's go.
Wait, shouldn't he be inside the house right by now?
No, he was outside.
He's outside. He shoot outside in.
With a bow and arrow?
Yeah, he's shooting through the window.
Crossbow.
Through a glass window.
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
Ooh.
Yep. Yep. All right. So, um, yep. That is an advantage. Okay. So,
No, no. The question, Matt, is: are you shooting the the solid physical version of me, or the purple glowy version of me on the other side of her?
Whichever one swung.
Well, technically, they both did.
True.
where
Don't be
you
shooting
don't
at
have
me,
your
dude.
echo. You don't have your. You didn't pull your echo out, Joe.
Well, that was what I did with my bonus action. I put the echo on the
Yep.
other side.
Yeah, but you didn't pull it. You didn't do it. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
don't. I don't have the token. You do.
it's your own token. You just pull your own
Did I
token out
just
there.
pull myself out again?
Yeah,
People, people.
I got you now. But then what you do is then we just tint you gray. Boop. There you go.
Oh god.
I thought you had a
There's
special
two
one
of
cut up
you.
for it.
I thought I did, but I don't see it anywhere. So maybe we don't. I need to. I know I said I wanted to at one point in time, and I think I dropped the
Oh, I bet
ball.
you that's what happened.
I think I dropped the ball. You know, something I'm good at.
Well,
Good at dropping the ball. Okay. Yeah. So you shoot at him. That I believe is going to be a miss. Yeah, that's a miss. Just barely, but it's a miss.
not so easy to hit.
Is that it for Gallner?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. You guys notice a bolt come through the window and some glass shards go flying. Um, and you see somebody's outside the window shooting in at Grandolith. So now, not only is Grandolith attacking, it looks like he may have an accomplice. But it's hard to say because it looked like he was shot at Grandolith. Some of you might be confused.
Some of them are always confused.
All right, Gavor, what are you gonna do?
Actually, think I had the right
You're
answer of the.
fairly certain Grandolith lost his damn mind.
Oh yes, and that's why I'm gonna walk all the way up to him.
Oh.
I'm gonna be casting dimensional shove. At the
Oh
same
my.
time, I'm gonna say, Grandolith, you're fucking hallucinating. Shove him.
Okay, make a as you go over there, make a persuasion check.
Like, move the marker.
Okay, dimensional shove. Appears 30 feet from you. Uh,
I'm.
okay, Grandolith, make a
Oh.
wisdom save.
Why's it
DC
gotta be a wisdom
15.
save?
DC 15.
Yeah, make a wisdom
Oh,
save.
I got this.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, I forgot to skill up.
Don't got this. It's a
I don't
2.
got this.
It's a 2. Okay, so make it, and then for Gavor, make a
Persuasion.
yeah persuasion check. Okay. All right. So he's there. Wait, did I move him far enough? I think I did. Yeah. So oh yeah, right there. Boom. Okay. Okay. He pops, reappears over there.
And Gavlar is
And
right.
bonus action. How bad was she
Gavor, you
hit?
and Gavor, you'd be over this way, is right?
Yeah, I'll be right by
Where he
Tharja.
was. Yep, where he was. Yep.
Don't kill
She was hit
me.
hard. She was hit hard.
She was hit pretty
What?
hard.
And bonus action, healing light. I'm gonna use. She took a lot, so I'm gonna use. I'd say 4 dice.
Okay.
You need more than that, folks.
What?
You're gonna need more than
Uh,
that, folks.
Not if he
That was a
rolls
joke.
good.
4 dice
You're
should be fine.
I'm not gonna lightning bolt you. 5.
okay,
That's
so
one dice.
Yep. Keep going. Come on.
two,
Just gotta roll like that. Just 3 more
No,
times.
three,
no. Wait.
four.
No. You're just hitting healing light over and over again. You need to hit the actual
Oh,
thing.
I'm sorry.
Healing light. I
Yeah,
actually know.
you're just hitting the description over again.
Okay.
You need to actually get the
Um.
thing off your sheet. Whatever you did to do the first thing there.
Yeah, what we did the first time, do it again.
Do it
What
again.
was that, Luther?
That was me.
Oh,
Oh. Okay.
Do
I'll
it
just
now,
do
huh?
it this way.
hard for my
It,
character.
it,
Come
it should
on.
be off the middle of your sheet there. It should be on the middle of your sheet there.
I'll do it this way.
Yeah, you can
I got it.
just roll a d6 if you want. There you go,
There you go.
3d6. So 11 plus 5
Yeah.
is
Half of
11.
what I did.
15,
11
16.
plus 5 is 16.
16, yes, it's 16. And she's got 16 now, so just plus 16 would be 32. So she's almost back to full, but not quite. All right.
Now you can survive another round of attacks.
But
Let me go
you're
out of
now
the
30 feet away.
Yep. All right, Tharja.
You act like you don't know this character.
Grandolph just attacked you, and he's now 30 feet away. He basically
But,
popped out of existence and popped up 30 feet away.
but did she hear what I said, though?
now what?
Did you hear what I said to Grandulas as I pushed him
Yeah,
down?
she heard you say that he's hallucinating. Yep.
Yeah, and he did yell "Die, Mind Flayer" when he attacked. So
Yeah, it's pretty obvious that there's something going on with him.
Oh,
So if you have any utilitarian spells that will not harm him, that might be better than
I'm gonna put
ones that
him to
would.
sleep.
You try to put him to sleep.
Yep, go to sleep. Go
Okay,
to sleep. Go to sleep.
so do you have a sleep spell?
Yeah, do you?
So what you want to do is, because you know that he is like 5th level, you want to upcast that a bit.
How do I do that?
So when you cast it off your sheet, what you're going to do is you're going to go to your spell sheet, right? Or actually, hang on, let me see.
Oh,
It might be on your regular sheet even. Hold on one second. Okay, you're on your spell sheet. So you're going to click on sleep, and then
sleep.
what it's going to do is it's going to pop up a little window that says at what level.
Level 1.
At level 1 is the normal base level. You want to upcast it to like level probably.
6.
Well, you can't cast it that high. You can only cast it to level 2, 3, I think. So you want to
Okay.
cast it to upcast it to level 3 probably,
And then submit.
and then submit. Yep.
I
Ooh,
respond.
close. It doesn't matter. You don't get a saving throw versus it, I don't think. But
I don't need a saving throw. I'm an elf. Fey ancestry.
yeah, the
Can't be put to.
magic can't put you to sleep. But yep. So it doesn't affect him. But it wouldn't have affected you anyways because it wasn't quite enough hit points.
Oh man. Hell no, it wasn't.
It's got to be six.
Back.
It would have had to have been 61 hit points.
Right. I'm gonna move.
But you did
Yeah.
a good roll. It was 49 hit points.
I know.
However, hold on. Sleep is 90 feet. Creatures within 20 feet of a point that you pick. So let's do this real quick, just to make sure.
Just quick question, Brian. These wisdom saving throws, are they a charm effect by chance?
No.
Okay. That would change everything.
I kind of wish they were, but
Yeah, I'm trying to put
Right.
you to
yep.
sleep.
That
That
don't.
way you
Okay.
can
Yep.
just sleep.
That don't do that. So yeah. And yeah, you can't put them to sleep, but now you know
Yeah,
that.
you know, no.
Basically,
I'm just gonna like move. Let's
You
see.
realize it's probably because he's an elf and you're an elf too, and you can't be put to sleep. So you assume that it is something that you guys share in common because of being elves,
The worst part about it is because of that, I'm now even more convinced it's a mind flayer because, a sleep spell is pretty obvious. You throw some sand at someone.
right? And not only that, but it's obviously casting some sort of spell.
Right.
All right. So
I'm
then,
gonna move back.
all right. So then, okay, you're gonna step back.
on the other side of me.
Okay. So
Oh,
then
the other side
Luther
you want to
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Are you? No, you can't do that.
can't do what?
You cannot. Don't. If she steps away from this, she's going to get an attack of opportunity put on her.
Wait, what are you talking
Oh
about?
yeah.
Wait. Oh,
I have a react. Yes,
from
I have
your
a react.
yeah, from your clone, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so I can't stop. You're gonna have to kill that thing too.
Or he could just unsummon it if he gets his mind
Back
trying to
on
help
track.
him
You
trying to
can
help
move
him
5 feet
step
though.
back to
Like
him.
if
Yeah,
you move
or
to here,
he can also
Sergeant,
yeah, he can also just not
Huh?
attack. Hold on a second.
you
You
can.
want me to move right here?
Yeah, go right there. That's it's a 5 foot step. It keeps me from teleporting the other side of you and being able
Okay,
to flank
I
you
will do
again.
Okay,
that.
hold on. Let
And
me
I
It'll
move
gotta.
make it a little
Luther
harder for me to hit you.
another 30 feet here. Hold on a second. Oh, he was right there. So another 30 feet is about there. All right, Luther.
Where's the?
This is what
Where's
happens.
Luther?
This is what happens with Luther. Luther, you see what appears to be a dead squirrel on the ground.
Oh God.
You grab the squirrel and uh, you rip the head off of it
Oh God.
and squeeze the head
Mm.
and crush it until the brains of the squirrel kind of squeeze out from between your fingers.
In the eyes. When the
Oh.
sickening
He's typing.
And then you kind of like
Mm.
shake your head a little bit and not sure, but start to head back in the house. All right, Grandolith, you're back up again.
All right. Go get another saving throw.
Uh,
Oh.
no, you do not. Not yet, anyway.
All right. So I will.
But actually, as a free action, I will allow Tharja. Do you want to say anything to Grandolith?
You're hallucinating, you dimwit.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
How do I do that? Never mind.
There's a hallucinating. Um, Gavor looks like a mind flayer to me too, right?
That says percent.
Yep, yep, he sure does. And so does the guy that shot at you from the window.
thing
He
like
has to make.
mind player. It's like PTSD.
Okay, so
Uh,
the you made the persuasion check. Okay, you realize that these guys aren't mind flayers. There's just something messing with your mind.
yep.
Okay, can I use an action to try to shake it off?
You can choose not to fight them now. You can try to shake it off as your action. Make me a
Okay.
DC 15 Wisdom save,
Okay.
or
Oh,
DC 15 Wisdom check. Either way, whatever one works.
Right.
Yeah, Wisdom check, Wisdom save, whatever.
All right, here we go. Let's get it.
Okay. So they
10.
still look like mind flayers, but you now know they're not, so you don't feel the need to attack them.
Okay.
You just know something's not right with
Okay.
you.
So I'll move up, but not a full move, and I will bring the echo next to me,
Okay.
and I'll be like, "You sound like my friends, but you don't look like my friends. I suggest
It's
getting out of
not.
my mind before I finish the job I started."
It's it's a hallucination unless it's something y'all are. Oh, mind flayers.
All right, Gelner, you see he stopped attacking. Um, they don't appear to have paid much attention to you. Are you going to go in the now broken window? Or are you going to shoot at the guy some more, or are you going to slip into the shadows? What would you do at this point?
Is there space between the window and like the bookcase?
No, not really.
Okay.
No,
Uh,
those are cabinets like
okay.
think of like buffet cabinets, like with
Hmm.
little shelves on them and a couple drawers maybe. They're
Yeah. So
probably
they're
only
under the.
about yeah they're under the windows essentially, so they're probably only about maybe what 3.5 feet off the floor tops.
Uh, yeah, I'll actually just go ahead and step in.
Just climbing the window. I might have to put you in there. Hang on.
Yeah,
I got dynamic barriers restricting right now. There you go.
The
and
heck?
just go over here, keeping my crossbow up. Be like, what is going on with this group of people? Who are you?
Did another
And
mind player
just,
just come in the room?
Another mind flayer just came in the room.
and I am just
But
gonna
you see,
hold an
it's the
action,
one you saw shoot at you before.
and I'm just gonna hold an action to shoot in case anyone looks like they're gonna hit me.
So you're gonna say that out loud? What is going on with you people? Something along those lines, like that.
Yeah.
Call.
Kinda.
Do we
It's
all
like
notice?
I got knowledge arcana to try to figure out what's going on with us. What's this thing called?
No idea.
Exactly. I don't know what we all see the same. All see lithids, but we're not lithids. So
All right. So Tharja, are you gonna do anything? You say anything when you like, what's going on with you guys? What's
Oh, the guy behind us?
yeah, the guy that just kind of randomly came through the window. Yeah, that guy.
Where the fuck did you come from?
Mind flayers.
kind of probably already knew he was there. Kind of probably already knew, but didn't bother to tell me.
Yeah. Is Kaido like a little mind flayer thing, or
She
probably
is a.
into like
Kaido looks just
Oh yeah. What?
Kaido still looks like
Yeah, he is.
Kaido still looks like Kaido actually,
Okay,
I don't
that's a good thing.
no one else looks like mind flayers to anybody else. Just Joe. Like just Grandolith sees the mind flayers.
Oh.
yeah. All you know is I'm
Everybody
spending
else
time.
looks like they normally would.
It's okay.
So
Mm,
Tharja, you're just gonna say, where the fuck did you come from, kind of thing.
Yep.
Downer, any response?
I've been here a bit watching you guys bumble through this house.
Will you please help us get this madman under control?
Grandolph, any retort? I'm not a
what
madman. I
race
know
are
you
you?
guys are not mind flayers now.
Uh,
Sort of.
what race? What races?
What
What?
race do you look?
Um,
What race do you look like, Gelner?
yeah.
I am an elf.
Three elves, an orc, and a dwarf. Who would have thunk it? And a pseudo dragon following around
Walk
too.
into a bar. Anyway,
Kinda visible currently, Gavlor.
I'm
What
the
was that?
only dwarf.
Is Kaida visible currently.
She's up on top of this stuff.
Yeah,
Right,
She's
but
not
she's
hot.
yes, she's
uh,
visible. Yes.
right. My retort is going to be Kaida. Go to Gavor. What I'm going
She,
to say.
Okay.
oh, she goes, flies right over to me.
Okay.
All right, that should break the illusion at least.
Right about that time, Luther comes, like crashing back into the room,
Oh,
There's
I've
another
got.
elephant.
and said, and you see a giant greenish-looking illithid, and then you momentarily are like freaked out a little bit, but then you realize it's Luther for sure.
All right,
No, you figure no illithid would make that much noise when they're walking.
right.
That'll be more like a terrestodon, Olympic.
Luther, do you do anything once you get inside? You see Grandolph looking a little bit confused. His echo is out. So he's gonna say something. It just comes out as deep speech. Okay, what do you say? What do you say? Because Gavor can understand you actually.
Oh, uh,
Only Gavor, but everybody else is you know, like Star Fox
I
sounds.
just say the only thing that makes, and I couldn't start that fire in the fireplace. Why?
Well, right now we're all suffering some sort of thingamajiggers. People were
Thingamajiggers.
seeing wrong creatures, and we now have a new friend that was been lurking along. Finally, decided to show his face.
I don't know who
So, L-
that is.
Luther, meet yeah.
You don't even know who that is.
Yeah, you don't know yet.
You
Fuck
introduce
you.
yourself.
And hey,
Luther turns to the new guy and goes, habanera.
Gallner, you hear in strange alien language, and he's obviously addressing you. You just have no idea what he's saying. But
Uh,
but
I had to translate for him.
Gallner, yeah, Gallner, you all you can feel right now, you feel like you just don't want any of these crazy people near you.
The dwarf is the craziest one.
I try to
Okay.
wash my eyes out with some water for my water skin. Helps.
All right. So okay. Let's start. Grandolith, you're top of the round. Okay, you're washing your eyes out, trying to get some
Yeah,
like spray some water in your eyes, kind of thing.
yeah.
Um.
Trying to break free of this illusion.
All right, Galner, are you gonna do anything now that everybody else is kind of like calmed down? Everything's sort of calmed down. It's a little weird, but a
Well,
lot calmer than it was a couple seconds ago.
if I'm still feeling like that, I'm just gonna back up a little bit and say,
You're definitely
don't
feeling
know
like
what's
that.
don't know what's going on with you guys, but just stay a safe distance away and just keep
I
my
do have to leave
crossbow up.
before too long.
What's
Just
that?
a heads up.
What's
I
that,
do
Joe?
have to leave. I do have to head out before too
Oh
long.
yeah, and it is 2 o'clock. So you know what? We'll wrap up there. Try to remember. I'm gonna put this in the chat that Joe and the Grandolith thinks everybody's mind flayers. Grandolith sees everybody as mind flayers,
I think James cut out.
I
but
know Gavor is Gavor
he
though
knows
because
they're
of
not.
Kaida. There's a
James disappear on us.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
shortly here. I want to get you home on time and stop the bank.
All right, guys, and we will see you guys back here in 2 weeks. Thanks for a great episode 20. And until 2 weeks from now, let all your actions surge. Thanks for coming out, Matt. Glad to have you. You prefer Matt or Matthew?
Whichever one you want to call
Okay, so I might switch between the two. I don't even know. But
me.
all right. I think it looks like James is hopping back in here. James, we're gonna be done for the day and wrap it up, and we will leave off here.
All right, sounds good. See you in 2 weeks.
Um,
What's up, Zach?
okay. With all the crazy crap going on,
I would be on the
I
8th.
don't see that.
No.
You don't see what?
Oh, never,
Oh,
never mind. Never mind. The next is December 1st.
Is it December 1st? Is the next one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
never mind.
December 1st. Yeah, so the 8th isn't even one of the days we play. Ashley.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, so it'll be the
All right.
first, and then um, the 15th, and then we will be off for the 29th most likely. If people want to get on the 29th, may stay on. I might have like kind of an all day party type of thing on, just like an all day kind of get together and shoot the shit and whatever kind of stuff. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Sweet.
Okay,
So
so
Okay.
Brian, do we want
Uh,
to hop in and paint or something tomorrow, or if I get when I get back?
yeah,
Because
yeah,
I don't know.
possibly. Yeah, if you're, I have a birthday party to go to tomorrow too. So now that I figured you'd be spending time with your family at least. But
Well,
yeah, if you're gonna be around tomorrow night, then yeah, let's do
yep.
that.
All right, so I'll hit you up when I get back, and we'll get together and do a little painting online.
All right, sounds good. So yeah, so
All
if
right.
anybody wants to come check us out tomorrow, right around 7, 8 ish or whatever, just
Okay.
keep an eye on our channel and we'll broadcast that we're painting and painting some minis
I
online. If
also
anybody wants
sent
to paint with
you,
minis with us, we can hop in and paint with minis with us.
Go.
You
That's
sent
you,
me what?
Kiro. We're talking to you.
Brian, I sent you the picture of my character.
Oh, okay, awesome. So I can slot that into a token and get that ready for you.
It's on Discord, though.
Okay, all right, excellent.
See what you
And
think.
thanks for coming out, guys. Thanks for coming out, viewers. And again, uh, got the rich tagline there, the Richard tagline. Until we meet again, may all your actions surge.